Green skin, purple hair. He's a sight to behold, generic troll. The internet's something gold. Keyboard in hand, he's got something to say. On a mission to troll, gonna cause some dismay. In the world wide web, he finds his delight, leaving comments in the dead of the night. British American, he's got a wicked style, kind and loyal, but his intentions quite wild. Jumps on YouTube, king on the stream, spreading havoc, filling his wildest dreams with a mischievous grin. He throws shade without care, bringing laughter and chaos everywhere.
Hey, everybody. Happy Tuesday night. It is the 29th of April. It's 10:20 Eastern Time. And live from an undisclosed location, you have the generic troll. Alrighty, I'm going to post a link in a second. A big shout out to Alex, Sean the Brit, Miss Amy, Matt, and my supermar, Jessie Lynn, as highly recommended by Flacco. Hey Punky, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for popping in today. I spontaneously just thought I'd go live just to freaking because I feel so friggin' nauseous today. Oh my bloody god, bloody nausea, I bloody hate it. So I thought I'd go live just to take my mind off nausea, to see who's around. I'm sorry, I'm sorry I was a little bit late. I was like a couple of minutes late, but hey, at least I'm not Ken. At least I'm not like setting up a stream and start like 2 hours later like Ken does. There we go. He's Map. Hey Map, how's it going?
Well, hello.
Hello.
Did you
How
hear
you
the
doing?
breaking news? I'm doing good. Did you hear the breaking news?
What's the breaking news?
Well, you know what's been going on today, right?
I've heard a little bit, but do tell. So you mean that
Somebody was
Isaac
on the
do what?
no. Somebody was on the panel.
Oh, do
You
tell,
know the
do tell.
annoying the per. You know the annoying person of the world. Her name is
Oh,
Noelle, and she's on Nelly's.
well, don't forget. Hey, Abyss, don't forget. I sent it there. I'm gonna post. Yeah,
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm gonna post this link. But yeah, I was a couple of minutes late because I was just taking. The breaking news is Jessie Lynn is high as fuck, and my mind has been going non-stop, and I've been coming up with some good stuff. Your best share. You definitely
Oh God, yeah.
better.
Go ahead. Come on up. Come on up on the panel. Shit.
So let me post. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and post. Let me go ahead and post the link. Anyways.
You know, I think she belongs to that other side. So, yeah, stay away, far, far away. Because I'm getting tired
Well,
of asking
well,
that question.
I sent. We sent it there. We sent it there, Punky. We sent it. We sent it to
And
Nellie's.
you did a good job.
Yeah, I sent it to Nellie. I gave her the link to Nellie's. I gave her the link to Flacco's. Flacco did not want nothing to do with her. But I thought I said it to Nelly because people were saying she looks just like a Marine wife. And then I was
Oh
in
my
there.
god.
I was in there I was in there trolling Barbie gal with I was in there trolling Barbie gal, and I said that maybe he needs to take her to Build a Bear workshop on a date because
Ooh.
Barbie suggested Red Lobster. I'm like, no, 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 Build a Webster, and then he called Facey a tranny. He
What?
said
Hold on.
he's
What?
he said he said that that big tall tranny with glasses, referring to Facey, offered to take her to Build a Bear workshop.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's a crossing the line, man. Larry's not gonna like that shit.
yeah, he took her. Yeah, he took her. Yeah, he took her to build. Yeah, he took her. He took her to He took her to He took her to build a bear. Yeah, she wanted to take her to Build a Bear. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Punky. He would eat Nelly up for fucking breakfast. And of course,
Um,
back
yep,
together now
yep,
with
but
Dave. He's back together now with Dave 25. I swear
oh,
he's
I
in love
know
with him.
that.
It's like it's
You know,
it's a bigger love story than freaking Twilight. It really is.
I got a story to tell y'all, but I'm gonna give me a minute here because I gotta. Oh my god, that
Oh, he's a.
motherfucker. He's a flip flopping little sons of bitch.
I went up there and I tried telling him for the thousandth time, Dave 25 is not good for you. Look what happened to
Mhm.
Coates. He's in jail. Dave 25 is going to end up in jail eventually. There's a whole Adobe PDF file of all the calls to his address. It's like 9 pages long. That guy is going to end up in jail. No, he's going to end up in the same fucking boat. It's like oh my god. It's like trying to talk to a brick wall from him. Oh my god! So yeah, he's back with his boy. He's back with his boyfriend David Branker the Wanker. There you go.
You know what? He's a flip flopper, just like he did that to me and my friend and Patricia. Shit.
Honestly, I don't see the fascination with Day 25. He brings zero content. I mean, what's a guy saying the N word all the time on porn bomb and gonna do for your channel? Hey, Punky, thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. Good night. I'm gonna get that link posted. I've been meaning to do it. I'm a guy. I just cannot. I can just not multitask.
He's a flip flopping little
Hey, what's up,
shit.
Alex?
That's what he
Hey,
is.
Isaac. Hey, Alex. Yeah,
Mm.
I don't. Honestly, I don't see the
Oh,
I don't. Day
oh,
25.
by the way, GT, Jennifer went live and apologized to Isaac.
I seen the post about it, and I seen the clip where the cops left Isaac's house. But Jennifer doesn't understand the First Amendment. The cop, they've got no. If he's saying nothing illegal, he's got his First Amendment right to free speech. The cops can't shut him down. You know, the private companies, if someone reports a tweet or a post on a YouTube page, they can say it's against their TOS, but they get as long as he's not saying anything illegal, he's got that First Amendment applies. Just a waste of time and resources when cops could be dealing with other shit too. It's it's all the same shit
Well,
throughout the community.
it's like this. Don't play with fire. Keep your mouth shut.
Exactly.
If you got a
Exact.
problem with that, do it on the private DM. Don't go live and don't be spilling out on YouTube.
Oh, I know. That's the thing. That's the thing. It's too many people. Too many people share their business on YouTube, and then when they do, it's the same old. It's the same old shit.
And then
So,
people bring up shit. Now get this. People bring up shit that happened like 3, 4, 5 years ago. What the fuck is
yeah.
this shit? I
Oh yeah,
mean, why are you bringing up this shit?
Nelly's live. He's using PDX for clout. He's got that idiot
Oh
Juggalo
Lord.
Google on there, and he's got his two girlfriends on there, Noelle and Marine Wife.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Yeah, so he's using all that. Yeah,
The flip floppers
he's
live.
using he's using PDX for
Oh
clout.
well. Let
Yeah,
her take care of that shit.
I
So fuck
know
it.
because when it all goes wrong, it's all gonna go wrong.
How many times did Nelly quit? How many times Nelly shut his channel down? How many times he does that shit?
I know, I know, I know, I know, and
Hmm?
I've
Even
never.
Boob to say the same shit about Mark Cherry too. It's kind of
I've
like
never.
a tie between those two.
It's true. I've never seen someone lose monetization as quick as him and Dave 25.
Well,
It's like it's like
now now you gotta be careful what you say. You're a monetized channel. You gotta be very, cautious and
yep.
play smart. There's a lot of people who are monetized. They play smart. Mm,
That's why that's why you have to be careful who you let on panel. That's why you have to be careful about a
exactly.
bunch of stuff. You know.
Yep.
But yeah,
Yep.
he's got his two new girlfriends. You know what? You know what? I think the best decision I ever did was send Noelle over to Nelly's.
Good. Congratulations. I'm very happy for you to do that shit because she's annoying
Yeah.
as fuck.
Yeah, that was the best thing. Honestly, that was the
I
best
didn't
thing
want
I
to
ever did.
start shit. I didn't want to
Yeah,
start because that's not my channel to start with. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
I play
But
cool
yeah,
with you, man.
honestly, that was the best thing I ever did was send her over to freaking Nelly. Let Nelly deal with her because she's gonna hang out with Nelly. She's gonna stick to Nelly like glue. Yeah,
Be free,
exactly.
Stanley. Be free.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. They might come up and do
Shit.
this. Might They might come up and do that. But yeah, he's definitely he's definitely using whatchamacallit. He's definitely because he's I'm gonna start calling him Dennis 25 too because he's putting Mr. T's name in his show and calling his show just like he does with just like Dave 25 does. Oh my god, he can't.
Golly, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Does he have
Oh
any titles? Does he have like? Oh
yeah.
God.
I just do I just do random stupid titles. Today's Taco Tuesday. I didn't have tacos, so I just put that in my title.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's it, Taco Tuesday. But I did not eat any tacos. That's my title. And then I just make an AI thumbnail. Hey Jason, you're late by the way. I'm gonna give you a
Oh,
tardy slip.
Jesus.
Yeah, so that's like all your other tardy slips have fallen off now, but this is 1 point, so you got tardy point now. So any more tardy points, we're gonna have to start speaking to HR about you.
You.
Putting in, putting in, putting in some complaints. That's what we're gonna. That's what we're gonna have to do. But yeah, it's so. But yeah, no, yeah,
Oh, Jason, you got some explaining to do.
yeah. I want.
Detention. Detention. Gym
Oh,
detention.
yeah, tardy, yeah, tardy slip in detention. But yeah, I've been using ChatGPT for my thumbnails. It's a lot better than all the other AI programs. The thumbnails are really good
Wow.
because you can add pictures to them too, and it will let you upload a couple of pictures too. So I mean, I love this thumbnail. I love this thumbnail it made. And unfortunately, with the StreamYards, I can't put thumbnails on there. But let me have a look. Let me show you what this share screen. Oh my god, I got two windows open the same thing. There we go. Right, let me share my screen really quick. But there you go. That's the thumbnail, and that's
Yeah, I
me
saw
and
that. cute.
That's me in Liverpool. That's me in Liverpool. That's me in Liverpool Lime Street Station, and it can actually create Moki with me. See, I'm a midget.
Cute.
But yeah, that's actually the train. That's how the train station looks in Liverpool, England, when I'm from originally. But yeah, it's just like that. And there's Moki. Moki somehow got smuggled into England with a little red thing. God, it does a really good job. It does a really good job with it. Looks just like it too for the AI image.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
good.
does.
It really does. But yeah,
Cute.
she's doing it. She's doing okay. She's been a little foo little princess thing.
Oh
But she's
Lord, spoiled.
but she's doing good. Yeah, she's
Yeah, it was chaotic, you know, on the side of you two. Jesus Christ.
I know. I'm sick of hearing about this stolen valor shit about Avoid. Oh my god! I mean, Mark must be so desperate for content. Really
I
desperate.
don't know much about her. Do you know anything?
Oh,
I mean, I don't know.
she's always been fine with me. She's always been nice. I don't give two shits what she looks like. She does. She doesn't want to cam up. She don't have. She doesn't have to cam up. Just like I don't have to cam up. She's been.
Exactly.
I've always got on with her. She's from Wales. We're from the same part of the world, and that's it.
Oh,
And
she's from England. Oh, she's
or
from the
Wales. No, she's
UK.
Welsh. She's Welsh. She's got that
Well,
well. Yeah, she's got that Welsh accent. She actually speaks Welsh too. I've been trying to get her to come up too, but with the time zone, and I'm always streaming at stupid hours as well. And it's
yeah,
been like,
she's late.
yeah,
It's been very late in that time now.
yeah. But it's been it's been like it's just been one of those crazy, time differences and stuff. Been trying to get her to come up. So hopefully she'll come up eventually. It's just that I'm never awakened.
Hope so.
My sleep pattern is so freaking screwed still, and I'm never awake either.
Wow.
So yeah. So I'm never
Mm.
yeah, but I'm never awake. So yeah, I mean even Jeff the Hulk Emperor come up on my bloody panel either. He's a
Oh,
freaking
fuck
man.
that.
But I
Oh,
know, but
I don't even
I know,
understand him what he says. I mean,
I
I
know.
understand you when you talk and everything, but him, it's like, what?
Hey,
Be
Rena.
clear.
Hey, Veronica. Welcome to the channel. Not much happening here.
Hello.
We're
I'm
just
like,
chill.
dude,
We're
be
just.
clear. I don't even understand that Jeff, Couch Jeff. I'll call him Couch Jeff. Jeff.
The cow. Oh my God, he's like a country bumpkin. Yeah, ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah. There's an episode of Keeping Up Appearances where Mrs. Bucket or Hyacinth Bouquet meets this country bumpkin, and he sounds just like Big Jeff. Ooh ah, ooh ah. Like the freaking. If you want to know what Big Jeff sounds like,
Oh,
look up a group called the Weasels. I've got a brand new. I know I said this before. I've got a brand new car, buying Harper's. That ooh ah, ooh ah. He's like this country fucking. He's like this country bumpkin
oh God.
from the southwest of England. He's probably over 300 miles from Liverpool, probably going on the 400. He's because like Cornwall and Devon, where he's from, that's a pain in the ass to get to because it's freaking miles. It's like even though England's kind of small, it's still a bloody long drive because you got to go to almost the bottom of the country and stuff. So, but I've never been to Devon.
Damn.
I've never been to Devon or Cornwall, so kind of boring,
Oh
really.
Lord.
I've only been to Scotland once, but I've been to like Wales, where Avery is from, loads of times.
Oh yeah.
Jeff's mum. I think Jeff's mum needs to give him a big spank on the ass, Miss Amy, and go, "You're a very naughty boy, Jeff. Jeff, you're a very naughty boy." I think I've seen her talk to the dog. To be honest, the dog gets, "Hey, Abyss."
Yeah,
The dog makes
definitely.
more sense.
I don't know. I don't understand him. He needs
I know.
speech therapy. Jesus Christ.
I'm sure the man babies listen
Sorry
to
to
me too.
say, but it's true.
So yeah, hey man baby, if you're listening, just message me and I'll send you some pictures of my hands for
Fuck
like
him.
$20 each. I know I'm not saying he's obsessed with my hands, so I just want to say he's got a picture of my
Oh
hands
Lord,
and
here you
he
go.
saved on his computer. So if he wants more pictures of my hands, it's $20 a hand. There you go.
Oh God.
And that's US
What
dollars, not
can
New
you
Zealand dollars.
do? Oh, so you want regular American dollars then? Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. A border collie needs tons of exercise. Yeah, absolutely right. Because those dogs are hypo too. Because I remember one day I was going on the train to I was on the Welsh. I was on the Welsh side because I was going to Holyhead to get the catamaran over to Dublin. And when we were going by train, I remember seeing this farmer in Wales with a bunch of sheep and his border collie. But yeah, his Amy's right. Those dogs definitely do need a ton of exercise.
Oh,
They
border
really do.
collie? Oh
Yeah,
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 they're hyper.
sheepdogs. Yeah, sheepdogs too. They're good at.
Oh yeah.
They're good at chasing sheep. Well, that's what they do
That's
anyway.
why they live in farms.
Yeah, they're working dogs. Probably
Yep.
probably does. These dogs probably do more than what Mark Terry and Big Jeff do in a bloody day, to be honest.
Oh
in,
God.
in a couple of minutes, you know what it's like.
I mean, yeah.
I haven't honestly. My freaking nausea has been so freaking bad. I got a message my motility specialist about the gastric, not that, what's it called, the bloody thingamabobby, the temporary
Yeah.
stimulator. I got to, because I'm not head not
Oh
not
yeah. Yeah, they gotta do something about that. I mean, this is not good.
I
I mean,
know
you're
I'm
gonna
a
live with this for the rest of your life. That's
I
gonna drive you
know,
insane.
I know. It's just like so long for some of these appointments. You just got to keep waiting and waiting, and then of course hope they get bloody moved. Pain in the bloody eye. Pain in the
You
bloody eye.
know,
Pain in the bloody ass. It really is.
it's crazy. The
I know.
nausea and everything. You gotta take the medications and it makes you groggy and it's a nightmare for I mean people I'm man people who have gastroparesis whatever they call it man I'm sorry for that man that's a nightmare for y'all
Yeah.
that's a fucking nightmare.
Have you seen Cactus lately?
I have seen him in the asylum but that's in
Yeah,
the
that's the
past
last time. Yeah, that's the last time I seen Cactus too. Yeah.
man he's crazy.
Oh, I know. Definitely left. Definitely crazy. Yeah. But it's been
Well
kind of it's kind of been it's been kind of weird being what-
you
it's been
said
kind of
this year it's been so weird lately because like I
yeah.
don't know what it is. Like locale has been changed. Everything. Oh Lord, I don't know what to
I
do.
tell
I don't know what to do.
I'm just sick of that scripted bullshit. To be honest, I'm not going in. I'm not paying $4.99 to type in a side chat, and they're not going to even read or see or acknowledge you, because the only way they're going to acknowledge you is when you send fucking super chats. I've said 1,000 times. It's one big money grab. I definitely
Yep.
do not.
Well,
Yeah,
and I mean, people get paid for doing this shit too.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
shit. You work for it too.
yeah.
It's
I
a
ain't, I
hard
wouldn't. I'm not
job.
wasting. I'm not wasting. I'm not wasting money on that fucking shit. No fucking way. No bloody
I
way.
mean,
Not even money. Not even money to
I
join the
just like
Discord.
Tina.
I
I
miss
just
Tina.
like Tina.
I miss her being in the community. To be honest, I'm sick of all this crap. You can't
Yeah.
do this. You can't do that because of fucking because of freaking Keemstar, and now you've got bloody a certain kid behind a mugshot taking a leave of absence till shit calms down.
Well, you know who took over was this guy from New Zealand named Rastall.
Uh huh.
He took over the Queens as like what Michael's doing right now. Well, at
Yeah.
that time, he's taking over until after Mike done with his court thing.
Here's what's going to happen. It's good, the court case is, whatever's going to happen with the court's going to happen, yeah, and then it's going to get pushed under the table, and then eventually the people will come back, just like they did with Mark Terry in the community. That's what's gonna happen.
True. I mean, when Mark's supposed to be going back to court? I mean, I never heard anything that he's supposed to be going back to court or anything.
Well, don't
Kind of
forget
weird.
anything that comes out that guy's mouth is porcupines and lies. Anyway, it's where's you like? Hey, where's you like? He said beans and beans and beans.
Oh Lord, here comes the res.
I did
Now he's
have
gonna say
beans.
murder.
I did actually have beans today. So he's right there. He's right there. Yeah.
Yeah, beans. Well, I mean, there are a lot of communities. I mean, out there. I don't know, man. It's, I mean, when I first started YouTube, it's just so crazy. I mean, I
I
met
know.
Kruger. I remember I met Kruger and everybody and everything. Oh my God. I even met Tina in 20, I think it was around 2016, 2017.
I know. I know. It's fun. And now Lisa Linlin was on today. She went up on cam, and someone gave her loads, and she was talking about it being 5 years ago since Witch Life was down there with her, and
Oh,
that's the you
wow.
know,
Yeah.
and you know, and that's you know, and that's the content I miss. I miss Witch Life's content.
Yeah, I always remember Shit to Shit, Elvis
Yeah,
Travels,
I should have. No,
Mama
honestly,
Bear. I remember that Mama Bear girl. She's a crazy bitch.
exactly. She was fun to 12 too. And I missed the post bums too. And what do we fucking have, Mark?
Rosie.
Yeah.
I know Rosie. She still go. I mean, he still go live, but it's not the same.
Well, it's all different people. It's all different people in Rosie O'Kelly's now. It's all different mods too. There's nobody I know over there. I just missed the shit. I mean, all we're stuck with is Mark fucking Terry, and he puts me off. I know, and I never want to, and I never want to hear "Purple Rain" by Prince again because fucking Mark Terry has fucking destroyed that fucking song. I mean,
Oh my God.
in fact, I think the estate of Prince wants to actually go ahead and send a cease and desist to Mark Terry, saying not to sing
Do.
this fucking song, and they need to fucking strike it from fucking YouTube
So
as well.
Isaac, come on up and explain about this. I mean, we want some juicy news. I mean, okay. Let me explain this real quick because I was there. It was just a little bit. She like literally went live and really apologized to Isaac for something. And I really don't know in depth too much to it. I heard about. I mean, I seen what Isaac posted on Twitter, what's been going on, and what he
Hey,
heard
BB.
yesterday at Frank's. And oh my God, that is some crazy shit, folks.
But yeah, I know.
I mean, let's put it this way. I know Isaac since I guess when he first started, and this motherfucker, he don't around.
Mm-hmm.
You say one bad thing about his family and the whole 9 yards, oh, he come after you. You better hide. That's
But that's
true.
the But that's the thing. People need to shut up about the whole fucking family situation. It's all about all it,
Exactly. Exactly, GT.
and it gets
Don't say something. Don't start none.
it
Don't
gets
be none.
it gets fucking old.
Exactly. And you know how many times I be hearing that shit on what's his name? Marks and everybody else. It's stupid. I mean, Stewie did the premieres. I mean, you know, see how many premieres that Stewie's been doing?
Oh, I know, and that's a fucking hard. That's a hard job to do. That's a lot of, that's a lot of work too. All those phones, all that recording and stuff, and then dealing
Oh
with,
my
and
God, breaking news. We got some breaking news, GT.
yeah, I see that. So she lost custody. So Jen lost custody of the boys, and officially, and she lost the dog today. Bloody hell.
Who got the dog?
Mhm.
Tina got the dog? I know Tina got one of the dogs.
Bloody hell.
I saw on No Cow Queens earlier.
Dude is trying to kick her out of his house. I know. I'd be upset. I'd be upset if I'd be if I lost Smokey for any reason. I'd be fucking devastated. To be honest.
Oh, don't
You know,
go
she's
a
my.
shit crazy and I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, I think there's a reason why they recorded her, the way she acts, because it's probably proof, to show, you know, CPS or whoever,
Mhm.
and say, hey, this is what's been going on, you know? And
Mhm.
I mean, come on now. Oh, Tina took the dog. Yep, I knew it. So Angel got a partner.
Well, the dog's definitely in good hands.
Hmm. Oh, she literally blocked Tina in the chat. Tina came in to defend herself and shit, and she blocked her.
Mhm.
I was like, damn. I mean, she trying to, say her side of the story and shit, and she literally blocked her.
The hell.
Mm-mm-mm. Wow. I'm just getting started. Damn. This is crazy. I know she said something on the post that's very offensive in some point, and her older brother Charlie kind of like, not true, type of moment. And I know half of the people do not like him, and I mean, shit, come on now. I saw that shit on his Facebook. But let me tell you something, man. When you ever have a problem, just stay away from YouTube. Handle it out there.
Well, that's what that's what. Hey, Brian Black Ice, how you doing? Welcome to the channel.
Hey,
Well,
Ryan.
that's what that's what happens when you put on shit on YouTube. You're gonna they're gonna criticize you. It's like I'm not gonna mention their name, but a certain YouTuber who has a channel who broadcasts late at night said they took 20 antidepressant pills last week,
Oh,
and
Lord
they were
Jesus.
perfectly coherent. So I looked up I looked up the side effects of those pills to see what those pills did. and he would have had all kinds of side effects if he had taken them. He was claiming him, hey Barbie, well click the bloody link and I'll stop talking shite. That's all. That's all I can do. Yeah. He claimed he took all these pills out because he was cleaning up his medicine cabinet, and he was perfectly coherent. I
Oh
mean,
Lord.
if you took those, if those pills had had the effect like what it said online, because I googled what the side effects were, he would have been in no fit state to do a he would have been he would have been in no fit state to do that to do a stream. No way whatsoever.
We'll see what's the purpose why he's taking all that shit.
It's all for it. It's all for it. And yeah, and it does, and it don't make sense to me. There was no way he had taken those pills because he couldn't be able to do a stream. There's no way. He physically would have had heart issues. He would have physically had to be in the ER. Um,
He'll end up in a state hospital
I'll
for
te-
shit. God knows.
I'll text you, Barbie. Hey Lydia, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. How was Hawaii? I hope you had a great vacation, and it was great seeing you show the cam, and I got to see the sea again. That was nice. I appreciate that.
Oh, no. Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Okay.
Oh boy.
I just sent you it, Barbie. Yeah, I don't get to me. To me, he was full of crap. I think it was just for. I think it was just for. I think it was just for attention seeking. Macadamia chocolates. Oh my god, they sound so good and yummy. And Bobby says I can get those down the street. I wanted a keychain, man.
Hmm. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been for crap since 2017. Ask me when she remembers when he used to say he's drinking when it was iced tea. Yeah, he's definitely
Yep.
seems that way. But I've said 1,000 times if
Yeah.
you're gonna,
Yeah.
if you're gonna put
NyQuil, man.
yeah, Mr.
The
Nyquil.
NyQuil.
Well, I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
say again, if you put your if you put your shit on YouTube, then people are going to criticize you.
Yep.
Just like if I say something, just like if I say something about me, people are gonna people are gonna criticize me. I put my life on here. Well, there you go, Barbie. I'm gonna listen to Barbie. I'm gonna listen to Barbie's input. Yeah, as an editor myself, we don't seek that kind of attention. But the attention he was seeking didn't. I'm not putting addicts down, Barbie. It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense to me why he was doing it, why he said he was doing it, because there was no way he was doing it. It just seems like attention seeking to me. That's what that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. I know you being an addict yourself can understand things a lot better than me because I'm not that. You've been through all that shit. What's up, Sean? What's up, Sean? What's up? What's up, Sean? The Brit? How you doing? Welcome to the
Mm.
most exciting channel on YouTube, where it's a marked heavy free
Mm.
zone. Yeah, yeah. That's what I can. That's what I can. That's
And
what
how
I
he
can.
like how he oh my god.
So, yeah, it was Bobby called him Mr. America. Yeah, so let me post some of my. Yeah. So yeah, that's why I got. Yeah. So Lydia, I used to trial Elvis Travels, Lydia back in the day. I used to be Elbow Travels Watch. That was like my name before I changed my brand name and did a brand new logo to the generic 12. So I went from being Elbow Travels Watch because Elbow came became irrelevant. I used to also be Mama Bear Watch too because I used to try Mama Bear Watch, but they were my Hey Lady Gemini, but they were my two accounts. But yeah, I've been around for years, but I've only been a generic troll for like 2 years maybe. But I've been around. I've been
Remember
around for
shoot the
years.
shit?
Yeah, the
Remember
porch
shoot the
bums.
shit?
Yeah,
Oh
uh,
God.
yeah. I swear. Yep, she's still above. She's still above ground. She's on the Brit, far as I know. And Rebecca Dill's got a boyfriend, so that's why she's not been streaming no more. She's re, she's retired. She's retired from YouTube.
Damn.
The only one I've had who is dead, but I don't have no receipts for it yet, is Ricky from the Porch Bum Shoot the Shit. I heard he died, but I haven't had no, I've not seen no receipts on
Really?
that yet. I'm only going by, you know, I'm only going by hearsay. That's about it really.
Hmm. I haven't heard
But
of man.
yeah. So paranormal Barbie. If you're going to call him Mr. American, what are you going to call me? Because I'm Mr. American too. I've got American citizenship and I've got UK citizenship. So I'm both the best. I'm both the best worlds too.
Mm-mm.
So glad. I'm so
Shit.
glad that I've been a. I know I've been a US citizenship for almost 9, 10 years now, maybe.
Nice.
Yeah, glad I did it. To be honest. Yeah. With the current climate now, I'm so happy. I'm so happy I did it. Well, I know. Well, the UK passport used to be really great, Sean, because it was a European Union passport, and you could go to all those countries in Europe, like Spain, without a visa and move over there. And now these fucktards in the UK are as dumb as fuck, voted to kick us out the European Union, and I lost all my rights to live in. I lost all my waivers and rights to live in all these European countries. So kind of screwed there too by a bunch of fucking assholes in the UK who don't even have. I know, and they didn't have no brains or intelligence too, and they shouldn't have been allowed to fucking vote in the first place. And now look at it. And now look at it. Oh, that's
That's
gonna be
weird.
yeah, definitely. Honestly, you know what, Lydia, it would be a great idea for you to get your Polish passport because you've got to have so much visa travel to do in Europe. If you want to, if you've, as long as Poland's in the European Union, you can go and with your Polish passport, you can go and live in Spain
Sure.
visa free. You can live in France visa free. You can live in all those European Union countries without a visa, and it'll be so cool.
I think they are.
Yeah.
I think they are with GT.
Yeah.
I guess the UK is probably the only one. I don't know
Well, the
why.
UK, yeah. Well,
Stupid.
I've lost all that European Union like travel now because it just pisses me off when people vote against stupid stuff because they got no brains. God, I'd have to, some of these people I could just fucking shake him, chuck him away, and shake him. Yeah,
Well, blame the
show me.
prime minister. Blame your prime minister for that shit.
It was a referendum too, and these bunch of idiots voted for it, even though it was very close. Lydia, give us 6 months, and you apply. You apply to the Russian consulate. How cool!
Mm, damn, that's pretty fucked.
Oh, I know. I've got a drink left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't go to Spain. You have to get a visa for that shit.
Yeah, like an Esther thing now. Yeah.
Ugh,
Uh huh.
You can't go to
But yeah,
Italy either, France, or any other countries.
yeah, it's weird. I mean, we can still go there. It's just a pain in the ass, you know. It's like, you know, you could just, you could, I could go, I could fly. When I used to go on vacation to Spain, I could fly from say London Gatwick to Alicante Airport to go to Benidorm, and I could just get off the plane. Passport control would be closed. I could just walk into Spain.
Wow.
Yeah, they didn't. Yeah, there was no
And
passport
now you
control.
can't. That's some
That no part.
bullshit.
Now you have to go through all the non EU lane now and get the passport. It's just a bigger pain in it's just a bigger pain in the ass now. It really is. I remember going on the Channel Tunnel from London to Paris on a train journey, and
Yeah.
you check your passports on the train. It was so easy. No
Yep.
issues. No issues whatsoever.
Nah.
And now it's going to be now it's more of a now it's more of a pain in the ass. It really is.
Ugh.
Yeah,
You gotta
it
pay
really.
extra money for that shit, huh?
Yeah, and now yeah.
Because getting a visa is cost you money.
It's like you have to. It's like if I use my American passport, I have to pay like $10 or $16 for Esther to go to the UK, just like date out. Just like you do in America now. When I first came to the States on vacation before I had my visa, we just used a
Mhm.
visa waiver program and it allowed me to stay in the States for 90 days. But that was
Oh,
yeah, and that was that. It's just a pain. It's just a pain in the ass.
damn.
So, Lydia, do you speak Polish by any chance? Or do you know any Polish?
Have you been to Germany lately?
I've not been to Germany since first time I went to Germany was on a was on a school trip in 1992.
Oh my God, damn, that was like over 30 years.
I know it makes me feel old. It makes me feel old too. Yeah, it makes me
Even
feel
the
old, and
wall was taken down.
it was
It's like
yeah,
after the wall been taken down.
it was too. It was a coach trip too. So we went on the bus from Liverpool all the way to Dover, sailed over to France, drove into Belgium and into Germany. So it was about 16, 17 hours. And then the French took us. We were on strike, blockading the roads too. It was the longest road trip I've ever done in my life.
Dang.
Yeah.
You gotta take a boat trip for that.
The Channel Tunnel wasn't open back then. They were still building it.
Oh.
So it was like a sailing from Dover to Calais. It takes an hour and a half, maybe a couple of hours. But yeah, the boat trips. Yes, you have to go on the ferry boat to get cross the English Channel to get to France. Now you can just go on the tunnel. Now it takes 20 minutes on a
Nice.
train. You just drive all the buses and all the lorries drive on the train. Yeah, and it's quicker than a ferry. The ferry's nice because you get a rest and you can just look out and stuff and get something to eat and just chill for a little bit. But
Nice.
it's cheaper too than the tunnel. But yeah, that was some long road trip.
Nice.
I know that holy shit in Polish sounds like Kiev Mash. Uh-huh. Yeah, England had a high Polish population because of the European Union. A lot of migrants came over, getting the jobs that
Hmm.
nobody else wanted, and there were a lot of Polish stores and Polish food and over there now.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
all because of the European Union. Bollocks. Anyway, if anyone wants to come up, links posted. Feel free. I don't care. As long as you're not Dave 25 or somebody else on the ban list, you're more than welcome to come up.
Oh yeah. I'm about to get on out of here. I just stepped in for a few minutes.
I know. I appreciate it. I'm just
Oh,
dealing with freaking no. I'm just dealing with bloody no. I'm just dealing with bloody nausea and dealing with bloody this and
ugh,
just trying to take my mind. Honestly, I'm just trying to take my mind off it all. That's all I'm
mind of
trying to
it.
do.
Yeah, that's the only thing
Yeah,
you gotta do for now until what the docs have to say.
yeah, I know.
It sucks, man. You gotta do what you gotta do, Gigi, and
I know. I know. We might have to put Noel and Nelly as new power couple on there.
oh my
That's what
God,
I'm
she
thinking.
is a panel. You know what, Miss Amy? You're absolutely right. She is a panel killer. I was about to cuss her out, but I was like, nope, this is not my, this is not my channel. That's not my live stream. Nope. I control my temper. I really don't give a damn about. I don't care about PDX. I mean, I talked to her before. She was on your panel. I remember that. She showed
Yeah.
her snakes. I remember that shit. Did
Hmm.
she ever done anything stupid? No.
There was
Do
no
we
shit.
care about her, what she is doing in her channel and anything? No. We don't give a fuck about it. So get over it.
It's just something to. It's just something to talk. It's just something to talk. It's just something to talk about. It's all content for all these people. You
Yeah,
know.
she just wants the
It's
attention. Don't give her. It's like this. Why are you even mentioning her? And I remember when Larry came up. Oh my God! Did you hear what he said in the asylum when Larry popped in the panel? Oh, Larry was pissed. I mean, if
mm-hmm.
Larry was here right now, he would tell you. Oh God, she was. He was pissed.
Hello.
Hello. How's it
Hey,
going?
Miss Amy.
Good. Don't worry, GT. I won't come up on every panel.
You're fine. You're
I'm
fine. I
just
think
I'm kidding.
I offered you to come up. You
Hey,
know that.
good.
That's okay. I'm poking fun. Um,
Yeah.
did you did you guys watch the asylum? Because Noelle was up there with PDX, and PDX was talking, and Nicole would did
Yeah,
this maniacal, just like ha 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 over.
yeah.
Couldn't
Oh
stand
my
it.
God, this girl, she is so. Oh, and
I
when Larry popped in, you were there. I think you were there, Miss Amy, on the panel when Larry was up there.
I don't
I don't
know.
know if you probably weren't. Oh my God, he was up there. He was cussing her out.
I just I'm like, I can be civil, but I'm not gonna engage, and I'm certainly not gonna talk about PDX.
I really don't care. I mean, I don't care about her. I remember her when she was on DT's panel that one time. I remember you were there too. She showed her snakes and everything.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't
yeah. The
even
one
care.
time, the one.
Yeah,
I think that's the only time I've talked to her. I don't. Uh,
yeah.
Sean the Brit. It was just a couple of. It was on Sundays towards the beginning, and then Steve finally was like, you know what? Go away.
Exactly. And Steve gets a little bit annoying, and I get him. He doesn't tolerate with this shit. That's
No,
his freaking channel. You
he
know.
um he's equal to all, but he'll also know when to sort of say, "Well, that's it, enough."
Exactly. I mean, I don't blame him. I've been
Speaking
like,
of
I would be like this too. Good.
speaking of craziness, I just got to take my pills for the
Yeah.
night. Yeah.
I've taken mine.
Sorry that you're so nauseous. Nausea is horrible.
Yep.
I ain't been in the mood to do. I didn't get to sleep to God knows what time this morning. And then I woke up, and then
Yeah.
I had to go and deal with some shit, and that was an hour and a half phone call.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. Everyone here in my town, no one's sleeping properly. I wonder if like the earth is off its axis or something. I don't.
Mm,
And I think with the
weird.
gastroparesis as well, these pills are getting them. These pills are taking longer to work too.
Oh man. And you
Um,
know what?
mm,
I tried Ozempic for about 2 months, and reading up that like it basically kind of does what gastroparesis does. It like makes your stomach not work anymore.
oh,
I think for some people it works, but it was horrible.
it makes you want to eat less
Well,
than
you know what?
anything
It
because
didn't.
we're
That
like
didn't.
diabetic.
Yeah, that effect. It didn't make me lose my appetite. It just made me feel really shitty. But
Yeah,
they're coming out now with all sorts of like they don't know what the long term effects are. I know that some people are taking it for their diabetes and it's helping, which is
yep.
great. I just hope that it's not a long term mistake.
I mean, I take Maggiano and it helped me a lot too. I
Hmm.
mean, it's like my blood sugar is under the control. I mean, I've been having little spikes here and there, but
Hmm.
because of the way I'm eating and stuff like that. But sometimes I you know, kind of like watch what I'm eating, watch what I'm drinking, and everything because
Yeah.
that's kind of like the main reason. And plus, I got a machine, like it'll check my blood sugar every time.
Yeah.
So like, um, I mean, I highly recommend if you are a diabetic, I highly recommend get a Dexcom or a Libre, whatever you have,
Yeah.
and it will like you have to carry that. The problem is you got to carry that shit around
Well,
at
yeah.
all times.
One of my friends just got the arm implant. I guess you can scan it
Yep,
or instead of
yep,
poking your finger,
yep.
which is good.
I mean, mine was like it's like it stapled your skin. It's kind of weird to say it, but it's true
Yeah.
because there's like a
Yeah.
little needle in there that you had to you push it in and then you had to tape it around it and you just carry it around within 10 days. So
Right.
after the 10 days, you got to take that shit out and put a new one there. I'm like, oh God,
Yeah.
I'm gonna live with this shit in the rest of my life. Oh God, I
And
hate this.
I have a chum who's taking Ozempic because they're well off, but also they only need to lose like 10 pounds. I'm like, dude, you can have a good crap on the toilet and lose 5 pounds. You don't need to. You don't need it.
Yep. The
Seriously.
Ozempic, Mangiano, and all that, Trulicity. There's a lot. There's
Trulicity,
a lot of.
yes. But
I took
yeah,
Trulicity. It's not. I don't like it. So,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but I had a friend who took Mangiano, and he used to be like a 400-pound guy,
Phew.
and now he weigh about almost about 300. He lost literally about 100 pounds, I'll say.
Wow.
And yeah, by taking it, yeah.
Wow.
Hmm.
Sorry, it's the Owen Wilson. Wow, that's
Well,
great.
I'm gonna get going because I gotta get to bed because I gotta,
Mm,
take care of some stuff in the morning and
yeah.
deal with my life stuff. And it was nice talking to you, Miss Amy.
Yeah, you too,
Thank you for taking
mermaid.
over. Thank you for
Oh,
taking over.
well,
Appreciate it,
I
girl.
think. Fine.
Keep GT company. He
I
needs
know,
it.
perfect. Well,
Well, of
thank you for
course, yeah. Anyone else, as GT says, is welcome. I don't have to stay, but
Oh, you're more welcome. I mean, I'm just like, I gotta take care of some stuff in the morning and
no, I
everything.
get it.
So,
I get it. I had a
y'all have a good night, and I'll see you
bye.
around. Okay. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
bye bye, Matt. Thank you for popping up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
I had
Appreciate
a
you. Bye,
had
Miss
a
Amy.
good night. I had a biopsy early Monday morning, and it was way too early. But actually, I was glad to get it done. So,
Hope that goes well for you.
oh,
Cactus,
it's done. It's just
Yeah, I'm glad.
I just saw that.
Cactus, stop jerking, get in the
Uh,
fucking panel. And Sean's had a banging headache for the past 2 days. Yeah, I hate fucking
God.
I hate banging headaches for fucking nausea. That's what I hate. That's what I hate too.
Well, that's what I get with migraines. Is not, but if it's going on for 2 days, I mean,
Yeah.
the thing with some migraines too, and the ones that I get where it's I feel really, really sick and like an ice cream headache pain. Um, the day after, when the headache's gone, I still feel like crap. So it's insane. But
It's just one. It's just once. It's just once that headache goes, I can start. I can just start functioning.
yes,
That- And that's the part. That's the part. That's the problem with me at the moment. I just can't. It just takes me a while to function. I
well,
can wait.
exactly.
Oh, wake up and I can do some things. I'm like, no, I can't function. I can't function.
No, no.
And last night I was like tossing and turning until I finally got to freaking sleep, and then I wake up and it's like 1:30, 2:30, and I'm like, shit, I gotta make a phone call.
Oh,
And that phone call took an hour and a half dealing with some shit. And I was like, oh my bloody god.
yikes!
So
Hello,
what's up?
Loki.
It's Smokey.
Hello, baby.
You good girl?
Yeah, and the thing is, with not being able to get to sleep, like tossing and turning's the worst thing. Like you're supposed to, or it's suggested get up and do something, or get up and read, or I don't know, but
Yeah.
it's like no, I just want to sleep.
No, that's the thing. Just and then then I do eventually fall asleep, and then it's like and then it's like and then it's like the afternoon, and
Yeah.
I'm listening in the background, and there's just not much to listen to apart from.
Oh Christ!
Where are you, Ken? Can you do?
Yeah, it's
Carrie's,
weird how he does the stream and then he'll just leave for 2 hours.
Carrie's been in the back room for 24 hours. Ken, I texted you, Ken.
I
And that's all.
mean, is there a way to give her like controls over the StreamYard, because like to let people in or what?
Yep.
Oh my
He's available.
god! So he could just do that, and then
I know.
there
It's,
wouldn't
I
be an
told,
issue.
it's like a pair of boomers running a panel. That's what
Ah,
it reminds me of, not knowing what the fuck they're doing with
God.
electric with anything about it. Honestly, I feel guilty leaving for 5 minutes sometimes when I gotta do something with Moki, or I gotta run to the bathroom, or
No,
grab
that's
or grab me
different
something to
though.
drink.
Like you're. It's just temporary. It's like 2 minutes or whatever, but not 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm not leaving 2 hours, letting people on the panel and people are waiting. People are waiting in the back room where he's just probably sitting there laughing,
Yeah.
just pretending he's not there. I don't know. It's just a weird. It's just a weird way to. It's just a weird way to run a panel, to be honest.
Because I had a Zoom call with part of my family on whenever it was,
Yeah.
and it always seems to be the older ones. They're like, "How does this work? I don't know. What my camera's not working." And like half of the time is spent up trying to fix all the issues, rather than just like hanging out or whatever.
Yeah, I did a Zoom call with my primary care. It's so much easier. And of course, Moki has to come with me.
Of course.
She has to be in my arms.
Well, she's portable, so
And she's tiny too, so she goes.
yeah, she's so
Because
small.
I just sit in the car and do it for later, and it's just just to get outside for a little bit.
Yes. Stop
And
yawning.
and she comes with me. I know this yawning gets contagious.
It does. One of my teachers in elementary school or wherever it was, junior high, did an experiment and wrote "yawn" on the board and sort of kept track of how many of us yawn.
Hello?
What's up?
Oh God! Hi.
What's up?
Girl, I just went off for PDX 3 times and she was like denying it. I just did. And that's wow. I really did.
All
And
right.
she roach crated and she roach crits on this panel.
Hey, Flash, no problem. Yeah.
I'll be
Excuse
honest,
me,
Noel.
Miss.
None of us really care. So
You were on
Sorry.
you were on Nelson. You were on Nelson's panel. Are you teaming up? Are you going to be Nelson's new co-host now?
I don't know. Like,
What's
so are
up,
you gonna
Flash?
talk or just
excuse me. Excuse me, Miss Amy.
yes?
That was really fun. I roasted her and I
Hey
call her a
man,
cunt and everything, and she just left wage crits.
Okay.
I'm going to rage quit too.
No.
Why?
That's cool. Anyway, hi, Flash. Heard a
Excuse
lot
me.
about you.
Hey, Flash Gordon. Woo.
Oh,
Flash
you're in
Gordon,
bed. Okay, good night.
Flash Gordon karaoke. Breathe, 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 breathe.
Donna, hello.
Hey Donna, long time no
Help.
see. Yeah, you definitely woke. You definitely woke up at the perfect time.
I'm good,
I've only been,
Bans. I just, yeah.
I've only been,
Really don't care.
I've only been gone. I've only been going for an hour, and
Yeah, that's right.
yeah,
1 hour and 6 minutes.
and you ain't missed much. You ain't missed
No.
much at all.
We've been talking about nausea and what else?
I don't bloody remember. Flash, you know, if you're on and my link is posted, you can click the link and you can come up anytime you want to. You know that.
Flash Gordon is sleeping, so he must be sleep texting.
Miss Amy, can I call you mom, please?
No, I'm not your
Mm,
mother. No, thank you.
no.
Excuse me, troll. Who's Nelly? Is Nelly a troll? Is Nelly a troll?
uh,
Hi, Randy.
how can we describe Nelly?
I don't know who Nelly
Uh,
is. I don't know.
let's have a look. Give me a P, give me a D, give me an
Yeah.
X. What do we have? PDX Airport. Woo!
No,
Uh,
opinion.
let's have a look. Let's have a look. Nelly is a she gone. She waits, but how can we describe Nelly? Nelly is a wannabe failed
I
YouTube
think I've
streamer.
seen a picture. I'm sorry, I interrupted, but I've seen a
That's,
picture, and that's it. And what were you saying? I'm sorry.
he's a failed wannabe YouTube streamer
Ah, okay.
who flip flops and uses people for clout. So yeah.
I'm not surprised she left, but I'm not playing this game anymore. Really not. So
Don't worry about it.
I don't want people calling me mom.
Well, she was calling Lisa Lindland mom.
Yeah, that to me is very childlike.
And calling no,
Oh, hello.
yeah, I'm here.
Oh, sorry. It sounded like you cut out.
No, I was just changing screens really quickly. I
Okay.
guess that's why.
Okay. Get your butt out of the bushes, you big chicken.
Get
Chicken.
I
Los
think
pollos hermanos.
finger licking chicken.
Oh, let me wipe the spit from my eye. What was that?
That's how they say chicken in Liverpool. Finger licking chicken.
Lechen? Oh my god.
Yeah, finger licking chicken.
God, they must be spitting all over each other all the
Yeah,
time.
they don't spit. It's just part of the dialect over
Okay.
there.
Finger licking.
Finger licking chicken. Like, look, Planet Randy started a big campaign now for Straw Lives Matter.
Exactly, Donna.
But
Daddy.
everybody should be thanking me because I did her a big favor. I sent it over. I sent it to her. I gave her two channel links. The first link I gave her was Nellie's. The second link I gave her
Flack.
was Flacco's.
And the
She went up on
third,
Flack. Yeah. I don't
Openish.
remember. Frank the Blank.
Right. Frank's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daddy is not. There's only. It's either Dad or Father or Pops.
Yeah.
I would call Dad Dad, but if I was scolding him, I'd be like, Father, get that piece of paper back to the whatever. Father. Never called him Sir, but Mans and Donna are. What are they doing? Okay. Straw Lives Matter. No problem with her chewing on straws as long as it's a new one at least once a day.
Yeah. I think she just came up for a second. She's gone back to her Nelson's now. I've told her about. I've asked her if she's Nelson's new co-host. We have to get her in. We have to get it in her head and brain and face that she's Nelson's new co-host, and where Nelson goes, she goes.
And I
I'm
don't want to hear about PDX, and I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
I just if you ask about PDX, I go, what PDX airport? That's all you gotta do.
What does the X stand for? Because I know there's LAX.
It's just I don't know. It's just an airport
It's just
code, I
a
guess.
blah
Yeah,
blah. Okay.
yeah,
Let me see.
yeah.
It might actually stand for something.
It might do. I know PDX is like the 3-digit code because like you can like when I book flights, for example, I can book from like I can book from like say for example, I can book from JFK to LHR or MAN. I can just type in the codes that way. They're just like airport codes. You put them on your baggage where you're flying to.
Right. No, not PDF. PDX.
DX, yeah.
PDX.
Portland, yeah.
Portland International Airport. Yeah, that stands with an X.
Yeah, that's like London.
It's a
London.
code. It says it's an airport.
Yeah, it's just a code for airlines for airport names. It's just three abbreviations. LHR is London Heathrow. LCY is London City Airport. Because I remember flying to London City Airport from JFK.
Right.
And it was an airport you'd never seen before. And they're like, what airport in London is that? I said, it's London City Airport.
Yes, I've heard that Heathrow is so large you have to take a bus sometimes to get
Yeah.
to it. I guess it's not a disaster, but it's just a huge airport.
Well, last time I went back pre-COVID, Sean, it was cheaper for me to fly to London Heathrow than it was to Manchester.
Uh-huh.
And with the money I saved, I just got a first class ticket from London to Liverpool on the old Virgin train. It was nice. Only took like a couple of hours, 2 hours and so. 125 miles an hour. It wasn't too bad.
Wow. I haven't taken the train since I was little. I want to so bad. Just go across Canada or whatever. That would be the best. Never fly Virgin to the UK. Oh, jeez. That's not very cool.
Yeah, last time I did fly Virgin to the UK one time. I don't remember what.
Yeah, Randy.
It might have been to Manchester though when I've flown
Manchester
Virgin last time because it was Atlanta to Manchester.
Right.
And last time it was American Airlines, and I flew in there and was like. It flew to Heathrow from Charlotte, I think it was. And I was off the plane in 20 minutes. I was off the plane and then the train station getting the Heathrow Express with about 15-20 minutes. It was fast getting all my shit. Everything was so easy.
Right. Randy, the dearly departed sports commentator John Madden was terrified of flying, so he just rode around America in a bus. He had his own bus. Yeah. I don't like to fly. I have flown. I know it's supposedly safe or whatever, but it's not pleasant. I'm just like, yeah, that's the ground way down there.
Yeah, 25 minutes from Heathrow, but that M25 says it all, Sean. As soon as you mention that M25, that's what scares me.
Oh,
Because my ex was by Heathrow too. She was on the she
right.
was off the M4, if you know where that is.
I don't, but I'm assuming it's
Sean the
that.
Brit will. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a motorway. Smart man, that man. And
Yes.
Donna says she was terrified.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not. I don't like taking off because there's the feeling of like where that feeling you sometimes get in an elevator where it's like, whoa, I'm falling, but not really. Um, yeah.
Uh-oh. I don't fly. I don't get on boats. I'll be landlocked for life. Do you go through tunnels underwater, Planet Randy?
Any fairies like Ferry?
Yeah, he don't get on boats or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind it too, to be honest. If it's a good airline and there's some good
Yeah.
food and drinks and the in-flight entertainment's good too. As long as it's a
Yeah.
turbulence-free flight, I don't mind it, to be
The
honest.
next time I fly, though, I'm not going to ask for ice in my water or juice or whatever because they don't really clean the ice trays. So that's probably very moldy. Um, I have a friend whose mother uh, took a transatlantic ship ride way back when, like in the 50s. And if you get seasick, it's really unpleasant because you can't go anywhere. You're stuck. There's no land. You can't get off. So there's nowhere to go. You're just going to be seasick, which is apparently terrible. And the only thing you can do is just bear it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm the same way too. I hate the turbulence, but I don't get too
Oh.
much on planes. If you get business class on a basic bed seat, the bed seat's worth it. It's nice, especially that leg room. Same age as me. I can't swim, so I get that. Home is in places my birth. Yeah. The US is my home. I know that's what I know. That's what people say. Oh, you're going home, but I've lived in the States for like 17 years. But you're going home
Right.
to England. But England's not my home no more. I left England when I moved here. He is home. I find that weird when they say I'm going home. I mean, maybe home country, but it's not. I
Well,
don't.
like Sean says, the place of birth. I mean,
Yeah,
but home is. Oh, sorry.
yeah,
Jesus.
home. Yeah, home and is the place of my birth. Exactly, the USA is my birth now. I'm a little bit too. I'm too much Americanized now. Americanized.
Okay. Home is wherever you want it to be. You know. Um, Swimming is a good skill to learn, but yeah, turbulence, Donna. One way I dealt with it one time because it was really bad. I just closed my eyes, faced forward, and thought I'm just on a really bumpy bus ride. That's it, but
Yeah.
it's not pleasant.
I
Not.
mean, one flight I did it is I got my doctor in the UK when I was moving here for good. Was to just get him on just to get 3 months worth of medicine to take with me because it was free for me.
Yeah.
And I got something to help me with the plane, something to relax me, and that helped too because there was a little
Yeah.
bit of a bump, and I'm going yeah. That's about as fun as it does.
Ativan is a good thing to take. It calms you
Uh-huh.
down. And
Yeah.
Gravol. I've taken Gravol before.
I moved because I had enough of the UK. Cut a long story short.
Right.
That was
I can
just
see that. Yeah.
there were so many reasons. There were so many more reasons not to leave than to stay.
Oh
And
Jesus, Donna, really? Oh, sorry.
I had the opportunity to, yeah.
Well, Randy, if I was to live in the States, I'd probably want to live in New York City. personally, but
I would if I could afford it.
yeah, it's expensive as hell. It really is.
Yeah.
But since I love doing theater, I mean that the thing is, like, I'd love to do theater in New York. That would be a dream. But a friend of mine from university tried to do that, and like he couldn't even get into audition. There were so many people auditioning. So, Sean,
I've got an associate's degree in criminal justice, if that counts. It's about
nice.
as exciting as my degree. It's about as exciting as my degree is, and
Uh,
that took bloody years to bloody get
yes.
doing it part time and stuff.
Yeah, I've heard it's kind of rainy over there. Finance degree. Oh my god, that's so sexy. Uh,
Exactly, Sean. It was the gloomy weather was depressing, and I've always said it, Sean. You would come back from Spain for 2 weeks, and then your plane would land in Gatwick or Manchester Airport, and it'll be wet, dull grey, wet and miserable, and you'd have to go on Prozac, and you're going back to the real world after
yeah,
spending 2 weeks in the sun, in the sand, on the beach, on the Costa Blanca,
Spain. Oh,
living it up.
Spain would be so awesome to visit. Barcelona and all that shit.
Oh yeah, the accent works a treat here too, Sean. The big that's all. Yeah, I love your accent. I love your accent. Where are you from? You've got such a nice accent. That's all I know. That's all I hear. And then I call somewhere. Where are you from? You've got a
Yeah.
nice accent.
Well, yes, because the UK has like 1,000 accents.
It really
Um,
does.
we had in junior high we had a substitute teacher come in. And he had just come. I don't know where he's from, but he's from the UK. But we were like, oh my god, he's got an accent. We were fascinated, so we just got him to say cheddar all the time. Cheddar, he would say cheddar,
Cheddar.
cheddar,
There you go.
and then he actually taught high school math. And I was in his class. It was a terrible class because I just couldn't understand it, but he was a good teacher. Yeah. Just go to Washington State. Yes. Rain, rain, rain.
Yeah.
Rain.
Yeah. Yeah, Cactus left Ireland to go back to Liverpool for shitty Wi-Fi,
Right.
and that's about it really.
And UK weather in Canada is kind of here in the east, but definitely over in British Columbia.
I just hate the weather. I just used to hate the weather over there. The weather was so miserable and so freaking depressing. And it'll get hot for one day and everyone will go crazy and go to parks and sunbathe and shit. Yeah. It was
And then
so
it's
good.
right back to
Yeah. Back to miserable weather.
well, yeah. Today's kind of been the first really nice day, and everyone's been in like tank tops, crop tops, and stuff. Yeah, it's when it gets so hot and humid that's when I start to actually get issues.
Yeah. And it does.
Because
It gets
people
hot.
think, oh, you're in Canada, so it's igloos. And I'm like, no, we actually have forest fire bans, or not bans, but risk and heat waves and all that shit. Today was 86. Tomorrow's supposed to be 51. Yeah. 80, 50, 20, 30.
It's bipolar weather. And that's why we get sick. We just can't keep with it. My weather's still stuck in Celsius, but like I know
Yeah.
today it's not too it's gonna be kind of decent weather.
Yeah.
With decent lows, but we've got a little bit of rain forecast the next few days too.
Right. Yeah.
It's gonna suck because I want to get my lawn mowed this week. Get the guy out. It's that time of year now the fucking lawn gets done. Time just friggin' flies by so fast.
That's certainly a summer smell when you get the grass, and then if you're in the city center, it's sort of the grill smell of restaurants. That's very summer. Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, just
Hmm?
so Sean, would you say you're definitely going to be over here for life now? You wouldn't like want to move to Spain or anywhere like that? Yeah, we had a little bit. We had a little bit of thunder today, and it just made Moki bark a little.
Oh
That's
man.
not too bad. She just barked a
Yeah.
couple of times. She hear a noise. She just that little bark
Sort of
kind of yeah.
Yeah, Rosie would get with thunder, she would start to just shake. But she had a storm vest, which was nice. Seemed to help.
Where is she?
Where's Mookie?
Yeah, I want to listen to her. I'll do this.
She's
Okay.
gonna breathe. Okay.
Mookie, I love you. I love you. I love you. Mookie, I love you. I love you.
Oh my god!
I
Little
love
squeak!
you. I love you. I
Oh
love
my
you.
god!
I love you. I love you.
Hello!
I love
Oh my god, that's so cute.
I love you.
Sounds like she's in pain. Randy. Oh, we can't hear you no more.
Sorry about that.
Okay. Sounded sort of pitiful, but no. Little squeak. Hello?
Yeah, sorry about that. I put her down. She's barking now.
Okay. Yeah. You made Randy's cat have a stroke. God. I found out, mans, that like there's a really sort of dark reason why dogs like squeaky toys because it sounds like an animal in distress. To them, they're like, I want to eat it. Sort of not very cute after that. But,
Yeah.
so we just had our election results, and the Liberal
Hello,
leader.
I am back.
Uh-oh.
I am Nelly is not alive anymore.
What? No, he ended his stream, his clout chasing stream.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. So, is it true are you gonna be his new co-host?
I don't know.
Okay. Donna.
Excuse me. I went off a PDX so hard.
We had.
A third time, and I sell it, and she wage crit after that.
That's great. I don't honestly care, but
Yeah.
good for you.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. But I personally really don't care. I mean, good for you, but enough.
Yeah. Did that straw get longer? Planet Randy.
I don't
Planet
know.
Randy.
Long straws.
Let me calm down.
So what do you think about? So what do you all think of Moki's singing noise?
I like it, but it sounds kind of mournful. But maybe that's just me. I don't know.
She just howl. If you see that to her, she reacts to it. She
Yeah.
goes, "Eh," and she like makes.
We had a beagle, not Rosie, but this was like 15 years ago. Who I would play the piano and he would sing along, but only to a certain song, and he would like that. But I forget what the song was, but it was only that song, nothing else. But yeah, I mean that's what little puppies should have learned to do. That's what with wolf packs. This is like ancient stuff that they
Yeah,
teach
yeah,
them how to howl. So they
yeah. That's what she does too. It's so cute. It's so cute when she does it. I just wanted to share it on loud that you can hear the noise she makes. That
you
she's just
could
little.
you could film her for her channel doing that.
Yeah, Moki. Yeah, Moki's
Moki's song.
channel. Yeah, Moki's channel. Moki Life of Road Trips. And that was a channel logo done with
That's right.
AI too.
Has Rich Life seen that and go, hang on a minute?
No, no.
Okay. I don't even know if he's been around or not.
He was been on Nelly's a couple of times in the past.
Okay.
He'll show up. He'll show up occasionally.
Yeah. Excellent. A
I mean,
spool. Spool of straws. What is that? Is that Shakespeare or something?
I don't know.
A
Okay, I
spool.
found it. I found the channel Moki Life of Road Trips.
Moki.
I'm gonna share the channel out in the side chat. If you haven't subscribed,
Yes.
go ahead and subscribe to Moki's channel. There you
Please
go.
do.
Yeah, her biggest video got 5.8k views,
That's incredible.
and then the second one was 2.2, and then 1.4, and then a measly 390 views. But
Oh man.
it's just the way the algorithm works. So I
Yeah.
just use CapCut. Oh, that's Hamlet's, isn't it? To be or not to be? What was the question? Yeah.
Just what
And
was
then and that reminds me of this cigar commercial in England. Happiness is a cigar called Hamlet, and it used to have that music. Do 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 do. Yeah.
we had to watch the entire because we studied it in university, Hamlet. We had to watch the entire fucking Kenneth Branagh film, which basically is the entire play. It's like a 3+ hour film, and he is so fucking. I don't know if you've seen his work, but he'll often direct it and star as the main character. Kenneth Branagh is very up his own arse about himself.
I remember watching this Romeo and Juliet film in high school, and
With Leonardo DiCaprio.
I don't remember who it was in it, but I remember Juliet getting her tits out in the movie. And that was in school.
Oh, I think that was the one from the '60s where she had long hair.
I don't remember. I remember seeing her tits in the movie. That's about it.
That's all you remember.
Oh, a bunch of 15, 16-year-old boys seeing tits in the school. You know how that
Well,
goes.
not only that, if it's the one I'm thinking of, yeah, you see her tits, but you also see his bum. So
I don't remember no bum. I just remember tits. So that's what.
Of course.
That's the only thing I remembered. I went to his birthplace. I've been to his birthplace a couple of times. Stratford upon Avon, yeah.
On Avon.
Stayed there in a nice bed and breakfast for a couple of nights last time I went there. It was kind of nice. It was kind of nice place. It was kind of nice place to go to. Beautiful place, and I remember seeing a steam train at the train station and all the old buildings. It was kind of nice. From what I remember, I don't remember too much about it, but we stayed in this nice bed and breakfast with all nice.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Well, it's a very picturesque village or whatever. Yeah.
It was. It was very. It was.
I actually Romeo and Juliet I don't like the play. I mean, yeah, it's popular, but it's so stupid. They know each other for 2 minutes, and then they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill myself." I played Lady Macbeth actually in university. That was so much fun because you get to be so evil. Yeah.
And all the world's a stage, and no one else can stay on script. That's that's why low queens have the docket team.
Yes.
Yeah, so they
They get to
can
stay on the script.
so they can stay on script with their manufactured fake drama, and that's what they do.
I think I've seen 5 minutes of one stream of theirs, and that's it. I lost patience pretty quickly.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah, because I thought they weren't going anymore, and now they are again. I guess I don't know.
yeah.
Oh, it's raining again. Look at that.
Whoops! It's raining again.
Again. You played with my baby. Had a bad. What? The heart's in the way in the chat there. A bad storm. Okay. Oh, Gemini. I mean, where I live in this city, people love to talk about the weather, and then they'll talk about it. Oh my gosh, big storm's coming, and then
So
it
English
doesn't
people do
happen,
too.
and people talk about it, or it does happen, and people talk about it. Or I used to be in like a choral society, and people would come in. Did you see that weather? I'm like, yeah, we all came here. We've all seen the weather, so shut up. I swear to God, like senior citizens in this city, they talk about the weather and all their health problems. All the time.
Before I get to say anything else.
That sounds like Mark Curry.
Yeah, he's live. I don't see the fashion. I just don't see the fascination in that guy. I swear.
No.
That's why I go live, just so people don't have to go there and listen to his bullshit.
No.
You know, I may be a Bowen bastard, but I'm not a liar, and I ain't no Mark Terry.
Yeah. No. I cut off things with him long ago. Which is a shame because when I first came around, you know, it was sort of normal-ish, I guess.
Yeah, it's the hot. Well, me and Mab only went there to piss Nelly off because she had a phone out with Nelly. So we did it that way, and then and after all the fake preacher shit, we just left and walked away.
Oh God,
I wasn't enjoying that because we knew shit was going to get bad. We knew something was going to happen because
when I left, he had wished death or whatever on Boston Girl Bridget, and then later apologized, but then later took it back. And I'm like, you know what, dude, I'm done. You can't say stuff like that.
Oh no, Donald, I get it. Trust me.
Oh,
shit happens, and I know, I get it too.
3 more health issues on top of the Crohn's. Jesus Christ. See, there is time to talk about health shit, but like it's the people who like. There's some people who that's nothing. They talk about nothing else.
So I've got a question. So I've got a question. I've got a question about this Planet Randy, about him. But you saying you can't trigger him. Well, last time you put him in the ER.
Oh my God!
The last time he had one of those fake panic attacks was when he got called out by Nor, when she accused him of taking screenshots of her 12-year-old daughter on the couch.
Ew.
And then he on some video call, and then he had some kind of panic attack. But my question is, Randy, if he's having a panic attack, how did he get to the hospital? Because if he's having a panic attack, he's in no fit state to drive. Does that mean he actually had to go to a hospital in an ambulance because of a panic attack? Or did he get like a bus or walk?
I don't know.
Because wouldn't that be yeah.
Or someone
Yeah,
drove them or something. Yeah, if you're having a panic attack, don't drive.
because like there was yeah, he called the ramp, he called the ambulance. Yeah,
So he had, okay, look, I have panic attacks, I have anxiety, but apparently he had a panic attack because his channel was struck. Um, you gotta get help because if you're gonna have a panic attack over your channel being struck, sorry, but you need help.
my opinion is if you're addicted to YouTube too much and YouTube's getting to you, then you don't need to be on here.
Yeah.
You need to go, you need to go somewhere else. You need to stop.
Cataracts. Oh, shit.
So look, yeah, cataracts, diabetes, that sucks, and
Have you
yeah,
just been diagnosed with all these 3 things? What the hell? Like all at once? Like, okay, Donna, I'm your doctor, and congratulations, you have these 3 new. The wambulance. You know how G used to pronounce, because I pronounce it ambulance, but he says he would say ambulance or ambulance. Maybe it's a Maryland thing. I don't know. Ambulance.
ambulance.
Because
Yeah,
our emphasis was on the ambulance, but ambulance.
you see, and that's the thing. Once I turn this shit off, I'm done. Once I hit that end stream,
Exactly.
once I hit that end stream button, I think to myself, what a shit stream, what a good stream, okay stream, whatever, whatever I think about it. And I hit the end stream, and then, that's it, gone.
Yeah.
I'll
Because then
go and have
Moki probably says, "Well, Father, can we go
yeah.
for a walk, or I need to pee, or whatever." Yeah.
And then she go, yeah, and then that's it. And then I do whatever. And I go to bed, and I might listen to another stream on my phone, or sometimes I might spy a little bit.
Oh my God, Donna.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Donna. I hope you get better soon and
All
things
3 at
work out, and
once.
the meds help. Yeah, full day of testing sucks. Trust me. Yeah,
Thyroid issues. All 3 are basically treatable, but that's still a lot, and
I
I'm
know.
really sorry to hear all that.
I'm
Um,
just I'm just hoping they don't call me for another gastric emptying study. That's a freaking 4-hour test at the most. Ugh.
yeah. Yeah, I have an issue in my downstairs lady area, which I won't go into details, but I have to get a biopsy in that area. It's the most pain I've ever been in, and it's every 6 months. And it is kind of it's basically to make sure I don't get the big C. I'm treated for it, but it hurts so bad. It's only probably a couple minutes, but ow. Um, how is it that we have our teens and our 20s and we're figuring stuff out? You hit your 30s, kind of what, and then suddenly you hit your 40s, and then everything's about like just maintenance and body issues. It's insane. Um, no, Randy, I don't know. You want more? Hashimoto's it's like an autoimmune thyroid. It's like not because I have hypothyroidism, but Hashimoto's is autoimmune, I think.
I think
So
so, Randy. He's called Nelson. Nelly the imaginary friend.
Noelson.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
Yeah. Probably a good idea to Google that stuff. sometimes
Yeah,
Google it.
but see, I Google health shit, and then I'm like, okay, whatever I've got, it's stage 4 this. It's terrible. And I've
Yeah,
actually been told, but they're like, stop Googling stuff. Stop it.
yeah. Because actually,
It's hard. That's just wrong. It's funny, but it's wrong.
but yeah, I just wrong, but funny.
Ha 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 ha.
What's that? She gone. She waits.
Yep. Well, do you notice how much she talks when we're not talking about
Yeah,
PDX?
you got a lot of background noise.
I do?
Yeah.
Fuck. Hang on. Let me see. Hang on. Let's see. How's that?
That's better.
Ah. There we go. It was the air conditioning, which I didn't put on full force, but yeah, it's probably annoying. Don't really need it right now.
Because what happened? Because what happens here? I don't know if you guys have my charts in Canada, but they will. Some of the hospitals here will put your results out before your specialist or doctors had time to see them, so you get to see them first.
No, not really. No, I don't think so. I mean,
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do it here. So a good example was when I had the Hydra scan on my gallbladder, for example. I had the scan done on it was like a Tuesday, for example, and I got the results Tuesday night on my chart, way before
whoa,
way before the doctor see. Yeah,
man. Well, one thing that we're doing now is we book our own blood tests.
uh-huh.
Like they give you the sheet of like, here's what you need testing. So good luck finding an appointment.
Yeah, my doctor says we have his own lab. I just walk into the lab and get them done there.
Right.
Just wait outside. Just give them a piece of
Donna,
paper.
honestly, yeah, I'm like that too, where I'll just try not to Google it. But like all three of what you have is not enviable. Like that sucks, but it's all manageable. But I know, yeah, I have a runny nose. Oh god, I've got a brain tumor or something. Yeah. See,
Yeah,
I would be scared. Like if they're like, we have your results, we need you to come in to talk, and I'm like, oh shit, shit,
at
shit,
least
shit,
yeah, at least you got you in person. Didn't tell you on the phone though.
shit. Yeah, well, probably because they just had to explain everything. And
I'd prepare. I'd prepare. I'd prefer video visits as much as possible too, unless I have to go in.
honestly, like it's a little more practical that way to do that.
You know. If it's if it's something I'm talking about, she don't. Yeah, it is. I'm dealing with all that. Trust me, I know it wears me. It wears me out too, Donna. Trust me. All this crap I've got going on too.
Yeah, I had a university friend who had Crohn's. He has it. We've lost touch, but it's not nice. It's not nice.
I'm sorry. I know what the noise was. I had Donovan playing. Donovan's live, and he was live, and he had his forehead showing.
Well, doesn't he always? He just films right up to the pore. I mean, like
It was an old video. It looked
indoor.
like it was an old. It looked like it was an old. Yeah, it looked like he was live with his bloody forehead showing or something.
I'm surprised he wasn't whacking off like everyone says. He just.
Yeah, yeah.
Man,
He's banned. He's banned from this channel.
I'm so sick of him, and I'm like, dude, if you really have to just compulsively do that all the time, you might be addicted.
Yeah, the doctor is so old school here. She won't do video visits. Bloody hell.
Yeah, yeah, I get that. That's the thing, Donna, and then it probably makes everything act up because stress, of course, stress affects everything. Like I'm noticing now, like I'll get little hives on my arms if I'm really, 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 really stressed out. And like I take a what's it called, antihistamine, and that's fine. But yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and they do blood pressure checks for me at the office, and it's always high because I'm like, well, I hate being in this office. You know, I could do it at home,
Yeah.
but it's called
Hmm.
white coat syndrome.
Yeah, Ken's going live tonight. How exciting!
I'm sorry, but I use their streams to sleep. Simply because
Yeah.
simply because actually lately, like what's helped me to sleep is just listening to people talk.
Well, I used to
So
listen. Well, I used to listen to talk radio in the UK,
yes.
and that used to help me sleep when you had a good talking shows on the calling shows in the UK. They've all got
Right.
Dave have gone now. Oh, hello, you're listening to Talksport UK. We've got Nelly on the line. Nelly,
Really?
what have you got to say? Well, I'm sick of being bullied on YouTube, and all these flip floppers keep bullying me, and all these trolls keep attacking me, and same old, yeah.
Wait.
Where.
Yeah.
Planet Randy was supposed to go live last night, but forgot the world turned. Well, what time
Uh,
was it? Because it was it was the asylum Sunday. Everyone goes to the asylum on a Sunday.
start your week off right.
Start your week. Start your week off at the asylum.
Yes, with your cornflakes and the.
Yeah, it's that day. The weekend. It's that day. The weekend is over.
Yes, some people go to church, others go to the
Yeah,
asylum. Yesterday, as in Monday.
yeah.
Oh my god. It's almost May. The heck?
I know it's almost May. I can't believe it.
Bring on the fucking everyone posting the
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake. It's gonna be May. Wow, that's never been done before, people. No, listen, Tuesday.
I just had a quick peek at Mark's, and I hear, I imagine if I wanted some crack, I could get on the phone and find some.
Oh, Jesus. Of course.
Yeah, he's got no panel. It's just him sitting in the dark, just feeling sorry for himself.
Oh my god. I
Uh-huh.
don't have enough to eat, so send me
Yeah,
money.
yeah. I want. Yeah. If I don't get my phone bill paid by such and such a date, then I'm I won't be streaming no more. I'll be quitting YouTube. I'm gonna give my channel to HR, and I'm gonna give all my other channels
Exactly.
to. I'm gonna give all my channels to Nelson Green.
And you can tell sometimes he takes his teeth out.
That's why I call him. That's why I call him. That's why I call him Teamy Teeth.
I got rid of my account. Timu's such a piece of crap.
Oh, yeah.
Really is. You get things maybe cheaper. Well, you do, but I mean,
Just junk.
It's junk. That's all it is. I've gotten like probably 3 things total that are actually useful, but you can find elsewhere. They were just cheap,
Uh-huh.
but it's so stupid. 2:10 on Wednesday. Probably afternoon there. And is she an
It's 12.
Aussie? Or
Yeah,
is she
Aussie. Yeah, man. Yeah, man's an Aussie.
Aussie?
12 a.m. here Sunday morning. The Wednesday morning. Oh my God.
Right.
Yeah, I get that. You did it. You've done there, been there, got the T-shirt, got the scars, got the concert T-shirt, Planet Randy. I get that too. But but I think you putting Nelson into hospital. I think that has to go in the awards show as
I
what
mean,
as Panic Attack of the Year, maybe.
probably. Yeah, write it
Yeah,
down because December's not
I know.
extremely far off. But
I know. I'll be preparing for that shit too when I get a chance to do it. End of year award show.
I mean, look, I get panic attacks; they suck. But if you're gonna have, yeah,
Yeah, but I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I don't get going to fucking ER for. Just get a paper bag and breathe into it.
yeah. Well, yeah, because many times people think it's a heart attack, and
But if you know, and if you stream still, if this community's bothering you, just don't come back. Go and find somewhere
don't.
else.
Yeah, why? If you're going to get to the point of panic attacks, log
Yeah.
off.
So Ken is so far 3 minutes from his stream.
Okay.
I wonder how long he'll be late. Cindy be there. Ken, where are you? Ken,
I'm amazed she's got her voice back. She had laryngitis, and the worst thing you can do is talk.
I don't get that. I didn't get that. I didn't get that either. Ken, the
And
stream's done.
then people whisper like, "I've got laryngitis." It's like, well, whispering's actually worse.
Well, the worst thing she did was go on panel all that time, and I don't know. But then it was like it was kind of weird because one of the things I noticed, her voice just came back to normal one day, like she was milking it.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the way I see it.
It did sound kind of legit, but can it be where you wake up and I'm fine now?
I don't know. It's just kind of
I've
weird.
never had it.
I had it years ago, but I don't remember. To be honest, your voice goes sore, and eventually it just gets less and less and less. It will just come
Yeah.
back to normal again. But she didn't need to be on there with that laryngitis. She should have just took a
No,
bloody
it's
rest.
really bad. It's really
I know
bad.
because I was listening. Ken, I'm going to be away for 7 days. He's like, what? Where you going? What's going on? Like he didn't want it to be away. It was like hair calling into wake,
Yeah.
And it's just like Flash Gordon. Flash Gordon will come in. I can't come on tonight. I'll come on next time you're live. I'm in bed, but that's fine. I don't expect him. I don't expect him to click a link every time I go live.
Well, no,
I don't.
I'm not really attending many panels, but like I'm finding I don't need to go on every time. But
That's what. I mean,
like,
that's
is he
what.
apologizing and like asking permission and stuff?
I'm like, you don't need to worry about it. If you can't come on, you can't come on. I get it. People have
It's
lives.
okay.
I get it. I get it. I'm a ball ambassador, and you're at Mark Terry's. I get it. But he doesn't. He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to. But he doesn't have to do it. But Mark Terry's one of those people who will click on a link because the link's there.
Yeah.
He just clicks on the asylum because the asylum's on. He just clicks that link. He doesn't. He's got nothing to say. He just wants to click on because he's Mark Terry, and he wants to click a link. If PDX had a link, he'd click that link. He just click. He'd click on any link he could just to go up and get the attention. That's all he does.
Yeah.
And that's what happens when you. That's what happens when you. That's what happens when you get addicted to this platform and you're on here 16, 17 hours a day.
Exactly. I mean, I think Poon does long streams, but I think he was on the asylum, but he was muted basically the entire time.
Well, bloody what you call it? Friggin' Ken streams like 10-hour streams, 7-8 hour streams.
That's amazing. They're all night owls, going the whole night.
Well, he's officially 6 minutes late.
Oh.
Yeah. He won't start another hour now.
No.
Ken, where are you, Ken? I'm waiting in the back room for you to hit the live button, Ken.
You're in your own back room.
Where are you, Ken?
Maybe he's asleep. I don't know.
Probably. don't know. Just I don't know. It's just I don't know.
Dave. Ugh. Talking
That's
about
just
Dave 25.
uh.
Well, that's what Randy.
well, you well you well you did enough today of getting those cat people come out to take his cat. That was the best thing. That was the best thing you could have done, Planet Randy, to get that cat rescued.
From Dave?
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
Yeah.
So NyQuil is a medicine that people use for cough, colds, and flu, and it
Yeah.
has alcohol in it and a bunch of other stuff in it, and it helps you. It just knocks you out. It just knocks you out when you're sick.
Yes, it helps you sleep. It has acetaminophen, which is basically Tylenol. Uh, Probably helps your throat and headaches and. But yes, I've heard that he like drinks it, which I don't know if that's a good idea. But
Yeah, yeah, anti. It's got like paracetamol in it, a cough suppressant, antihistamine,
it's got a lot of
and
yeah. It helps if you have a cold. Helps you deal with it, I
yeah,
guess.
and it contains stuff to cause drowsiness as well.
Yeah.
And it,
I mean, I don't honestly know if there's anything that you can take for a cold or flu that will make you better. I think like a cold, you just have to ride it out.
it just knocks you. It just knocks you out. It's got the alcohol side and it just knocks you out, but it's got like like a cough suppressant in it
Yeah.
and paracetamol. If
Well, yeah,
and
it's a syrup, so yeah.
yeah, so it's got all kinds of shit to help with with those symptoms and shit, and it just knocks you out at nighttime
Yeah.
and probably
But
probably
like
better.
I've had it before. I've had a spoonful. I've never just
Yeah,
drank the stuff. Ugh.
I mean, I remember when I had a cough one time, my doctor over here gave me some cough mixture and it had codeine in it, and that knocked me out. And
Right.
that was good shit.
There is a cough
Yeah,
medicine. It's called.
exactly. You would have to have a bit to make you off. I mean, you'd probably have to have a whole bottle of it to make you off your face, and then you'd
Yeah,
be,
kind of like all at once, like just down it or something. But oof.
and then you'll be not, and then you'll be like, yeah, you'll be just get, you'll be acting like drunk and goofy and just dazing and dozing off, like,
Well, yeah,
well,
I've
that's
I've
part.
been on I've been on a high dose of an probably Benadryl because I had an allergic reaction. I was stoned out of my gourd, but that's because I was reacting to something. But yeah.
And then yeah, he's still late. He's 10 minutes late. Guy needs a job for British Rail. He could be a
Yes.
train. He could be a train driver.
Right.
We regret to inform you the 12:10 is delayed due to NyQuil, and we do not know what
Do you
time it'll be
imagine?
deep
Oh my
partner.
god. There's a
But
NyQuil
yeah.
delay, ladies and gentlemen.
Mhm.
The
I mean, and here's the thing. I took my medication when I was on stream one night, and I was going goofy. People were telling me to go. People were telling me to go to bed because I was being goofy.
yes.
Because I was yawning, I was getting tired, and I was just being goofy and doing just being, I don't know, just acting crazy kind of thing. It was so funny.
Well, yeah, if you have meds that kind of sedate you, you can kind of be woo.
Na, 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 na. I want to be sedated. Yeah,
Oh
my
my
medic.
god, I remember that song a little bit
Planet Randy.
from the 90s.
Planet Randy says. Planet Randy says my medication makes me goofy too. Yoo-hoo.
There was someone in junior high who would do this in art class all the time, and I'm like, would you shut up? She'd go, look at all the people, all the beautiful people. Over and over and over. And we're like, shut up.
No, as I said earlier, I was just in no mood or no fit status to play on the computer today. I was not in the mood.
Well, when you're nauseous, I mean, or nauseated, I guess is the proper term.
Yeah. Moki got her food. Moki got her food. That's about it. She's ate.
Yeah. Can you take like grab all for that, or does it not work?
Never tried it, to be honest.
Okay, it's supposed to be able to. It's sort of it's for car sickness and like nausea. It's supposed to help, and you can get kinds with ginger in it, but I don't know.
Yeah, I just take soap, and it's what they give for like chemo patients. It's like
Oh, right.
yeah.
Marilyn Manson. That's who that was. Okay.
Yeah, Weber,
But she would do it
bitch,
all the
sex, sex,
time.
party, web, don't forget the violence. Weber, party, sex, don't forget the violence.
So I
Yeah.
heard a rumor about him, probably on here, that Marilyn Manson had some ribs removed so he could suck his own dick.
I've heard that rumor too, but I don't know how true that is.
Here I am asking this question when we were all on the asylum, telling what's his face to stop talking about his dick.
I mean, you need to ask. There's a YouTuber called Mini Manson.
Yeah.
And Mini Manson did a concert on Mark's or some kind of interview on Mark's one morning, and they flashed on Mark's. They bombed themselves on Mark's channel.
Yes, I've heard of this. Where
yeah,
it was rather shocking. Apparently, I'm glad I wasn't there.
So yeah, there is that YouTuber Mini Manson. Definitely.
I
Yeah.
would have thought that it would have been removed.
Oh, of course it was. He definitely gave Mark a free show, which was kind of which was kind of nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Something about that person really creeps me out. I don't know what it is.
Definitely don't definitely do not want on the generic troll on the generic troll channel. Definitely don't want it on there.
No.
Let's have a look. Has Ken started yet?
Has he started?
Nope, 15 minutes late.
What
Seven
is the
people.
chat saying? Are they all scolding?
7 people waiting. They say, hey Cindy Lopez, really, hello fuckers. It's clubbering time. Let's go. Laugh out loud.
Hello,
and that's
fuckers.
about it. And someone should type in the side chat, come to the GG channel. It's more fun.
The free show, yeah.
Yeah, he won't start for another hour. Watch.
Probably not. Wake up!
Ken, did
God
you
damn it.
Go?
God. Oh my god. Excuse me. Who's this popular what? There's a heart in the way. What?
So who's this popular YouTuber you're stalking? Speaking of, that is Mr. Perfect, as known as Ken. And he has a co-host called Cindy Lopez.
Yes.
And she goes, Ken,
Jesus.
Ken? Jake's been in the back room for 24 minutes, Ken. Where are you, Ken? Yeah. He's such a good host.
I mean, if you're gonna do it, show up.
Yeah. I mean, I was a little 5 minutes late doing my stream, but I was just getting up.
You're 5 minutes late sometimes. This is every time, it seems.
Yeah. Like. Oh my god, it's a great stream, Planet Randy. You'll like it over there. If you just imagine 2 boomers, one in a panel.
But they have people like Julia on, I think Jake sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
Lots of other people. So it's not just.
Well, that's the only place Jake can go to, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
I
think so.
He's limited between him. He's limited between Ken's, Dina's, and Jake's channel. That's it.
Right.
And then some.
Yep.
Exactly. He'll come up there. That's why I don't go up there.
Well,
I don't go up.
Chat. At least I've seen. I mean, we're to the point where we say hi to each other in the chat. That's it. I'm like, that's fine. That's all I need it to be. I don't want to talk to him necessarily, but I don't mind saying hi.
Yeah, he just call me a dwarf or something. He'll go, you dwarf or whatever. And I start showing pictures of my hands on their panel.
I mean, he's mad. He somehow has an issue because of Bennett cactuses again. I'm like, I didn't know you cared that much. Really, like, I'll go where I wish.
That's what I've always said. People go wherever they want to go to. I choose not to go to places for my own
Yeah.
reasons.
There's places I do go, where I don't go, where I used to go again. But it's my life. No, sorry. It's everyone is their own keeper, and
Hmm.
decisions, and we're adults, and yeah.
That's being too polite. I'll just say just not my cup of tea. That's what I'll say. Not
Well,
my
yeah, I
cup of.
called Kruger a jerk wherever it was last time, and he's like, "I'm much more than that." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, but I'm not gonna be rude. I'm gonna be." Clicked on Mr. Cheese. I don't beg your me. Of
What
course
you
he
want?
does, man.
What you want to do is report the poll for spam, and then the
Oh, I
more.
don't know if they can do that. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know if
yeah.
they can.
Because technically speaking, him posting cash apps and blah 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 is against YouTube TOS because he's kind of
Oh,
begging.
TOS.
Because he's begging for it, and YouTube's not making any money. Well, he's not monetized. He lost his monetization, and any of those
Okay.
donations, YouTube's not getting their share.
So if someone can go in and report that, that would be good because
Yeah, yeah. The more people do it, the better.
he
Yeah,
just
I just report it. I just report it for content and spam. To be honest,
yeah.
the more people do it, the more action they take about it. Just fucking long for them.
He's never gonna learn. Never. Spam,
That's why,
spam, spam, and
and that's
spam.
and that's why, and that's why I said this. Laugh out loud, GT. This is me, generic avatar person. You need to learn. It's so easy to change your avatar. And
I
I can
know.
make avatars too.
Yes, wherever the website is or whatever. Mm.
Yeah,
Spam, 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 and spam.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, you just look like an M&M candy, man. So you need your own avatar. If you
I
have a
mean, look.
cat or something.
If you look at them, if you look at
Huh.
this, if you look at this avatar here, I made this one. That was done by AI.
Yeah,
You
or
don't
just a picture or whatever.
you don't need to pay anyone to do graphics or anything when you can just make it yourself and just use AI for free. I mean that's perfect.
I love the
That
ear.
for a channel icon, that's perfect.
Yes.
It really is.
Mookie.
Yeah,
It's your baby girl. Cast off your arm. Oh, what happened?
cast off your bloody arm. It ain't not hard. It ain't not hard changing the bloody M on your bloody channel avatar. It is
Oh, he's
simple.
live, apparently.
Is he live? He started.
Yeah, I got a notification.
20 minutes late.
Oh.
Oh, Flacco's live.
Oh my god!
He didn't want to come up and talk to me.
That's terrible.
He's doing his title is an unsettling. Oh my god,
What did he do?
he's talking about fucking kids again,
What?
and he's talking about an unsettling topic of child abuse. I'm just sick of hearing that shit.
Why? Why is it? Why?
I don't fucking know.
God damn it.
I'm just. Oh my god, and yeah. Yes, sir, bad. Yes, sir, best. And no, I gave him a present for Easter too. I gave him Noel. I gave him the opportunity to have Noel come up on his panel as a co-host. I gave him a female co-host. She wanted to come up on his panel, and he took it. And he took it away. Now he seized on the chat to have Noel as his new co-host.
Sorry. Oh my god. I mean, maybe he's talking about his own childhood, but I don't want to hear it. Like, Flacco, you fell over it. Oh no, man. Oh no. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, I fell over it. Last time I fell over, I hit my friggin' knee. Oh my god, it was painful.
Ow,
So,
that
on
hurts.
friggin' concrete too, because this is uh, the other another dog I had. He friggin' dropped off my arms and fell and got on the floor, and I ended up falling and I hit I banged my fucking knee, pain in the arse, and it was like exactly a year to the date where I dislocated my knee too.
And
Yeah.
knees to begin with are not very well built. Like
Oh, I
the
know.
human body is like an idiot. So
Oh, I know the hard to watch because his docket and his script just sucks.
well, he
And
just eventually
and
he
it
just sounds like a valley girl
and
squatting
all
away and just
and all he does is talk about the Green family,
oh my god.
and that's it. Again, I'll give you if you want his channel, if you want his link, it's
It's
here.
like
That's his.
Metamucil
There you go. I
victory or
don't.
something.
Yeah, I don't care about posting links or whatever that goes on here. It don't bother me. I don't give two fucking shits about it, to be honest. But it's a best.
Well, he
It's
just
all right.
his tone of voice after a while, where he gets like that, and I'm just like, oh, dude, no, change your tone.
$400 for Michael Green said this, and he was outside, and he said to me, I said, I love you, Michael Green. I love Tina too. And he said, fuck you, Flacco. You're so biased. And it's Isaac, Isaac, Isaac,
Yeah, I was
Isaac.
gonna say it's usually Isaac, blah blah blah, blah Isaac, blah blah blah, Isaac, blah blah blah, Isaac.
And that's the same old shit too, to be honest.
I mean, I
So,
remember kids in high school talking like that, where they.
I know people just don't shut the fuck up. What do you want them to shut the fuck up? I know, I swear, people just need to come with a
There's
fucking mute
so
button.
much more to life.
It's like when you have a panel too, and you got a fucking bunch of people on the panel like this side them, and you got these people you just can't get a word in because there's too many people shouting
I
and screaming,
know.
and you're like, just shut the fuck up.
I
Just
don't
let
know
this
which
person
panel I was on one
get
time,
the
but I
fucking word in.
yeah, it was someone's panel, and it was just so many people, and I was just like, oh, and well, it what, and I was doing that, and I'm like, okay, now I'm really tired of doing this, so I'm just gonna log off because I can't get a word in.
Or the people who talk with a cadence of
Oh,
ending every
cadence,
sentence with a
yes.
question. That's the kind of thing Flacco would do. Why are you so biased?
Whereas I have
I'm so
question,
biased
everything's a
today. Are
question,
you?
and then he did this, and then he did that, and then I
On this
went.
one day in Bandcamp,
This one time in band camp, everything's a question. Oh, seriously. Well, because I went to school with a lot of other girls who talk like that, but we're not like in the valley. Anyway, it's really annoying. So
and this one day in Bandcamp. Oh my god, yeah.
I
Yeah.
have never actually seen that full film, but I've seen there's a lot of people who react to films and TV, and I watched a couple or whatever reacting to that. That movie is so bad.
I loved what it reminds me of my college days too. And that's why I loved it. And I loved it because I started having this great social life going to college,
Right.
going to movie theater, doing this and doing that, and it was freaking great. So, watching that just brings back so many memories of going to this nice new
Right.
movie theater and of seeing these movies and just loving it because we're going for all this crazy time of our life and watching it the American way and and
Right.
all the shit I used to get up to in college in England too. Yeah.
I mean, personally, for me, like gross out films like that, I'm just like, yeah, right, no thanks. But if it brings back good memories for you, yay!
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got 8 people watching, 1 person in the side chat.
Oh, Flacco.
It's disgusting. No one wants to talk about it.
Well, no one wants to talk about it because it's awful.
I know. Definitely not gonna be a shit show on Flacco's.
No.
I've not had a good shit show on this channel for a long time, to be honest.
I don't know. Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Seems like other
It's,
channels, it's always a shit show every time.
but I haven't even been in the mood to go live too much, to be honest.
No.
I really haven't. I just decided not to go live tonight because I just wasn't in the mood to play on the computer, and there wasn't much happening in YouTube land, and I just thought, fuck it, I'd take my medicine, go live, and see what happens.
See what happens. Well, you've got
And then
10 people, so that counts, I guess.
and then hopefully I'll start get to freaking sleep and don't wake up at some stupid time in the morning. That's what which I'm sure I will. And I'll be like,
Yeah, I've been having weird days where I'll fall asleep like 6 p.m. and then wake up at like 12 a.m. and then be awake until 5 a.m. And it's weird. It's just all
yeah,
mixed up.
mine's freaking screwed up too, trust me.
Yeah. I
And
don't think
then
I've slept well since like 3 years ago.
and then I had to go. Then I had to wake up because I got a text and I got an email. I had to do a phone call about sort some stuff out, and that took a fucking hour and a half. I'm on the fucking phone.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my god, that just wore me out. That just tired me out. So I've got to do that, and I had to do that, and then I got to do this and do that.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god.
I hate the days where you have to do a lot of adulting all at once.
Yep.
Excuse me. It is
There's
1:39 where I am.
12:39 a.m. man. So I don't know. I don't know what time I'll go to sleep at tonight. I don't know. I mean, I'm real tired now, but I could just lay in bed and I could be laying there for a couple of hours, and I'll put Mr. Nyko on, and then I'll just get oh my god, and I'll just go oh my god, and that'll be it.
His streams do help me sometimes fall asleep. His voice is very sort of quiet.
The voice I miss is G's. I miss G so much.
Oh, me too.
I used to love G.
Sorry.
I used to love G at nighttime. He would be my go-to person to have a sleep stream just to listen to and put on it. Yeah.
He was so relaxed. He sounded like the wrestler who does a lot of a DDP. Sounds like him.
But yeah, I miss his stream. I just miss his late night streams, to be honest. It's a lot better than what we got. It's a lot better than what we got now, to be honest.
Oh, no kidding. I swear, like, the pulse of this place has gone with G. It's not the same anymore.
Yeah, I mean that was the final curtain being pulled because it's just gone.
Yeah.
It's just gone bad now.
Like, it's nice talking to you now, but it's just not the same. This whole place is just like the heart and soul has gone with G.
Yeah, well, of course, it definitely isn't the same there, but it's the same because other people haven't gone live and we're stuck with and we're stuck because everyone's gone back to Mark Terry's, and they can go out, they can go wherever they want to, but he definitely ain't Mark. He's definitely not my cup of tea.
No.
No,
And
I feel like I'm one of those silly people doing a boycott, but I just don't want my name being there, and I don't want to be associated there. I will never go back there.
No.
And it's the same. It's the same as the Man Baby as well. I will never go back to his channel or his community again either.
And G, it really was a home base. Like, it really felt like, oh, I'm home. I can relax. I mean, I don't know if you were around, but there was this whole thing in Maryland where this person who owned like 50 zebras or something, like, they got out and they were around Maryland, and G was just like, I hate zebras, and he showed all this stuff about how they escaped, and he's like, these motherfuckers. It's so funny. You had to.
Yeah.
It was really you had to be there to. But oh man, and just fuck chop and all that, and just he just took no bullshit, but he just. G just had a way about him.
I get it. I get it. I get it, Randy. There's only so much drama you can talk about, and the only reason I go live is just to see who comes up on panel and what random shit we end up talking about, or whether anything happens. Anyone good comes on panel, or we get drama, or other bullshit, and that's that's it. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I do
Well,
now.
I'd like to go live and just talk about movies and stuff. I have to do a couple of things to enable to go live. I have to have like a certain amount of subscribers or something, or I don't know what. There's things I can't go live yet. I have to do shit.
There's a 24-hour thing you have to do to get it verified. Bullshit.
But like, I'm so sick of the drama that I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna create my own niche, and that can be something else for people to go to if they want.
And that'll be a good thing too, seriously, because you can start your own community too.
Well, yeah, movies and TV, because everyone has, there's genuinely some people who are like, I hate movies and TV, but pretty much everyone has a favorite movie or two.
Yeah, we've all got
series.
Yeah, we've all got favorite movies, and we've all got favorite TV shows too.
And Moki, wait a minute.
She's like a bloody come on.
She's like a little Tasmanian devil. I love it.
Yeah, she's been that little devil.
For instance, mans, did you ever see Danny Dickchair? I think it was New Zealand or Australia, but it was Danny Dickchair. It was this weird little movie. And he was actually in a deck chair with a bunch of balloons.
That's what you need. You need to do that. You need to do that on vertical streaming, whatever they call it, Planet Randy. Just sit there with a banjo and a toothpick in your mouth.
People will flock to that.
And just play a couple of notes and just stare at people. They wouldn't know what they would be fascinated. They wouldn't know what the fuck they're doing, and just pull a couple of faces. I mean, that would definitely, that would definitely be more entertaining than Mark Terry.
Definitely,
because as I said, he's already killed Purple Rain by Prince. I never want to hear that song again.
Hate that song now.
Washable marker.
Washable marker. But also, Randy, you need to check out Steve Martin because he plays the banjo, and he wouldn't be like a toothless overall type, but he's really fucking good at it.
Yeah.
And like he'll play the old country music songs with that, like the old, like the good stuff. And he's even composed his own work. How's it grooving, everyone, dudes? But I learned a lot of like movie trivia as well. So I have trivia for a lot of films that I've seen. So that would be something interesting, I think. Washable, or as some people say, worshipable. They say worship.
Yeah.
Worship.
So your markers are definitely washable. You're not one of those ones from Teamy.com that say washable and they're actually solvent. That's something, and they end up being solvent markers. The Red Dead Redemption the Red Dead Redemption 2 banjo sound. Ooh. Yeah, I got the band. I got like a moonshine place, and there's a band comes and plays in there too.
Nice.
I haven't played that game. In so long. I used to play with my Grand Theft 5 Auto people.
Right.
Hey, good day, my girl Waffles. We went from
Waffles. My brother plays Skyrim. What?
Yeah, we went from chasing cars and robbing the casino to riding horses and being bounty hunters and shit. Yeah,
He's
I'm
played
not.
Skyrim, but also D&D since he was like
Yeah,
10. Yeah.
yeah. I
Bye,
haven't. I
bro.
haven't played in so long. I haven't even played GTA in so long. To be honest, I'm trying to get
Hmm.
my gang back together again, but
You
it's
should play
just.
it because it's, GT.
I
Me playing GTA.
know that wait till GTA 6 comes out this year.
Generic troll automobiles.
I need 50 more gold bars for my moonshine shack.
All right.
Oh my god.
Wow, wow, wow.
This is the alternative channel to Mark Terry. This is a sleeping channel, and it's also an alternative channel to another streamer too. There we go.
I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah,
And English will often say, like, if they say I saw a dog, they'll say I saw a dog. I
yeah.
saw it. Because there's no
Well,
O.
well, what's funny, man, is a lot of Scousers in Liverpool and England. They add det to words, so they say I'm going to the Asda, or I'm going to the local shop, or I'm going to, I'm going to I'm going to the McDonald's. But they say the Asda. I'm going, like Asda is a supermarket in England, and they don't say I'm going. They don't say I'm going to Asda. They say I'm going to Asda.
Yeah. Or in Yorkshire they have their own dialect. Like if they say let's go to the pub, let's go to pub.
Oh
Or
my god, yeah, Bargum. Let's go to pub. Let's go to
he went
pub.
down to pub, he did.
Yeah,
They'll
yeah, yeah.
and
Yorkshire,
if they
Yorkshire,
say
down.
if someone says what are you up to and they'll say nothing, they'll say oh they'll say what are you up to? Nout.
Yeah, now,
Nout.
yeah, now, yeah.
I'm up to nout. It's interesting. You
Yeah,
learn a lot
York.
about that. There's a show based off of a series. It's called All Creatures Great and Small, and it's a series of true stories around this
Yeah,
Yorkshire.
James
James
Harriet.
Harriet, yeah. It
Yeah, I
was
like the original. I like the original one, not the new one. To
yeah.
be
The
honest.
new one is too shiny and too like but the old one, I mean the old one, the guy playing James Harriet, like he helped actual cabs be born. They
Yeah,
had like actual footage because
yeah,
James Harriet, the actual that was off screen, he was right there.
yeah. It was a real. It was more. It was more. It was more. It was more realistic. I remember that it used to be on every Sunday on BBC.
Yeah.
The day before going back to school now. And then, oh my god, they did the other stupid show from Yorkshire last summer. I never liked that, to be honest.
I could never
Uh-huh.
get into that. It was just too silly. I mean, I remember
Uh,
Peter Sallis was in it. He was the voice of Wallace from Wallace and Gromit. But Cafe,
uh, how do you pronounce cafe? I say cafe. I'm
Cafe.
going. I want to. I'm going to the cafe for. I'm going to the cafe for a cup of coffee, and I say caffeine. This caf is more London. So like in like East End, like a UK soap is called EastEnders, and it had a caf there. So like in London, they'll say I'm going to the caf for a, I'm going to the caf for a brekkie. I'm going to the caf for a cup of tea.
See, if we say caf over here, it would be cafeteria.
Yeah, I'm going to the caf. I said, yeah, I'm
Let's go
going to the
caf.
caf. Yeah, I'm going to the caf. But I love these shortened words like lecky, like lecky is electric. I
Okay.
ain't like they'll say
Or Kelly for
I
television.
ain't yeah I ain't paying my lecky bill. I'm gonna get cut off. My lecky's got
Or
my le,
brekkie for breakfast.
yeah. And you say brekkie too. Brekkie. I want my brekkie. Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
tea means like
Yeah,
supper.
it was.
What would you like for your tea?
Yeah, it was EastEnders, man's. I used to call EastEnders misery enders. It was so fucking. It was so fucking miserable.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, I mean, we used to watch Coronation Street, but really, I watched it sort of
it's
2000,
awful. It's not.
2006, and
Yeah,
it sucks.
it's not. It's not the same. I've seen the old. I've seen the old clips of it. it is not the same. The script
It's
writers
not.
need to be. I
It's
mean,
not.
it's in so much trouble now. They're cutting down the episodes. They're firing half the staff. It's
Right.
not getting the views, and it's all because of the crappy script writers.
Yeah.
They've got rid of the Northern comedy. If you look how it used to be with Jack and Vera Duckworth back in the old days,
Yes.
and Bill Ogden.
I think what's his name is still on it. The guy who plays Ken.
Oh my God, he never
And
fucking
he's
leave.
been there since the beginning, I think. I mean,
He'll be there another 100 years. They'll probably get a robot, and it'll still be Ken Barlow.
yes.
Yeah,
He's
it's
just a
true.
sort of a wimp.
Well, they got the whole cast, the whole script, just the whole storylines are just awful. I mean, there used to be there's a soap set in Yorkshire too called Emmerdale. It
Oh,
used to be
yes, I've heard of that.
it used to be called Emmerdale Farm. Back in the 70s, it was Emmerdale Farm.
Right.
I don't know, I was all right, but it's just ain't it. I don't know, their whole script writers and actors has just gone awful. I just can't watch these
Yeah.
soaps no more.
No.
My grandparents watched these my grandparents watched these for freaking years and years
Well,
and years.
because it was better back then.
And of course now it's shite.
Yeah.
And it's all been taken out. But yeah, everything's short. Yeah, I agree, man.
Everything's shortened.
Everything's short, and especially in Liverpool. Especially in Liverpool. Yeah. Mm-hmm. A
And
bev. I'm going to the pub for a bev.
for a bev.
Mm-hmm.
I think in Scotland sometimes they say, "Would you fancy a swally?" Which means, "Would you like a drink?" You know.
Mm-hmm.
Would you fancy a wee swally? I'm sorry. People have gotten annoyed with my accents, so I'm trying not to do that too much.
No, it's I've actually never had that term before. But Scouse is pint. Do you want a pint?
Yeah.
A pint, a bevy, a bev, want a bev, bevy, a bevy, you can go for a bevy. I'm going to the pub for a bevy. Do you want to come? Or
Well, yeah.
if the pub's called the Nag's Head, it'll be I'm going down the Nags for a pint. Do you want to come? They even shorten the pub names too.
Well, I
Even
like pub names that are all over, like it's like the Goat and Ribbon or something. Like it's just random, you know.
Yeah.
What was that in Lord of the Rings? It was called the Green Dragon. Was the pub, I think, in Hobbiton?
Yeah. But they have some great. Yeah, I do love the old pub. I do love the old pub names and
Pint
stuff.
is a schooner.
Schooner, yeah. What the bloody hell?
Because a schooner is like it's a boat, isn't it? I think like it's a racing boat. But a scone is scone, I think.
Scone. Some people say scone. Posh people say scones.
Right. Scones.
Hyacinth Bouquet would say scones. Onslow will say
Of course
scones.
she would.
All right. Good night. I know you need your you don't need no beauty sleep. All you gotta do is put some moisturizer cream on your bald head tomorrow. You'll be all right.
Nice.
That's
Good
what
night,
you need.
Randy.
That's what you need. That's what you need to do.
Well, I've heard of a schooner being a racing boat as well, at least over here. We're going to the 7-Eleven for a 2-liter and the Papa John's for pizza. I like Papa John's. It's actually good pizza.
We say we're going to the 7-Eleven for 2-liter and a Papa John's for a pizza. Ah, okay, because the 7, yeah, probably be cheaper beer there. Yeah, I don't know. Papa John's pizza's gone downhill since that idiot left.
Really? I like it.
I prefer Domino's, to be honest.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. Papa John,
We
I don't know.
we have a local pizza shop here. I won't say the name because I'll dox myself, but it's
Of course.
okay, but it's not great.
Yeah.
It's too much dough. It's too much crust. This is too much. But,
You see, I love the buffalo chicken pizza from Domino's. That's my favorite. Papa John's is alright. There's a good coupon and stuff, but I don't know. I like the chicken wings are so fucking tiny. Like the freaking
I know.
get them off bloody sparrows instead of bloody chickens. To be honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what,
So now.
you know, I'm getting bloody tired too. I'm sure we got to sleep. I'm sure we got. I'm sure we got a bunch of people just sleeping or sending them to sleep. This, oh, you sound so much better than care. Oh, the melted butter. Oh, do you mean the garlic butter stuff? I ain't a fan of that anyway, to be honest. I don't. I just like the buffalo chicken pizza better from Domino's. To be better. I always found Pizza Hut had better portions on the pizzas
Right.
than Papa John's did, and I think the way these Papa John's people think the pizza toppings are coming out of their pay packet. So I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
we do have a chain, but it got taken over, and I'm hearing stories. It's a local chain, and it got taken over. But I'm hearing stories about it not being as good as it used to be because you know what happens. New people
Mm.
take over, and they fuck everything up. Well, this
Yes, they
supplier is
have.
gonna be this supplier is gonna be cheaper. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna cut. You know how it
We
is when
have
new
a
people take over.
vision.
Yeah,
Yeah, there was a local restaurant which was really great here, and then suddenly they just closed and like put a notice on the door for all the wait staff. They're like, "Oh, we don't
yeah,
have a job anymore." And then it was taken over, but it didn't even last a year after that because it was just too much and just stupid management, and they
I
didn't
know
know what they were doing.
it's
Yeah.
true. You see it on shows like Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares all the time.
Oh
And you got
yes,
and once you start scripting stuff, you pay to see an arsehole who doesn't know how the fuck to run a restaurant, don't know what they're doing, and the place is one in the ground, and they're losing
yeah.
so much money, and they
And he
won't change.
tries to help. Yeah, he's kind of an
All the
asshole about it, but he's genuinely trying to help them.
all the menu sucks, and they won't change the menu, or they go back. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
only
And like,
and
did you see the most watched? It was Amy's Baking Company, where it was such a bloody disaster. Oh my god! Like they couldn't take 1 ounce of criticism
yeah,
at all, and he's like, "Well, fine," and now they're totally just gone.
yeah,
Like she fired someone on the spot because the waiter or waitress like asked a question and she thought she was being cheeky and she's like, "You're done. You're gone." So, so stupid. How's your nausea? Is it any less?
it's a little bit. It's a little bit less.
Ah, that's good. Probably
But
ask
yeah,
what makes it come back.
yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah,
end this stream
I was gonna
interview
say
because
you probably want to sleep or
I've
try
been
to.
going for like almost 3 hours. Domino's doesn't have the amount of bullet. Okay, I think since I've seen Domino's for some strange reason, Domino's shortly came into my mind.
Yes.
But
I'll see you
yeah,
maybe over at Ken's, and we'll all fall asleep.
I won't be chat. I mean, I'll probably lurk for a little bit, but
Yeah,
I probably won't be in the side chat to be honest, because yeah.
yeah. Anyway, thanks for having me
But
up,
you're
dude.
welcome. You're welcome.
See you
Anyway,
around.
everybody, thank you for popping on to the Generic Troll channel. I'm calling. We're gonna close the stream down loud and clear. This is London calling. Good night, everyone. Take care. Have a great night. Alrighty. And thanks for listening and watching. Don't forget to like and all that fun stuff. And hello to all the people who are rewatching in the morning. Thank you so much.